Hello everybody, good night. It is the young Nat. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I am really eepy. I just woke up from a nap about an hour ago. It's been taking me a while to get woken up again. I was so exhausted after work, I just had to nap a little bit. But I'm back, I'm ready, I'm better than ever. So it's time to play some more Ace Attorney. Getting into this last case here. Let me finish posting everywhere real quick. But yeah, I was very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Doot 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 doot. I've been also really struggling to figure out what games to play lately. I have so many games I need to finish. But I also, just since I've been such in a cozy game mood lately, that I kind of just want to play cozy games. But I have so many non-cozy games to finish. Or to at least get through more of. So I'm like, what should I do? As of late, I don't know. Also, it took me a minute to load into VC Face, honestly, because let me tell you, I was, my app was not loading at all, and I kept opening it, and then I opened up, I think, maybe 12 to 15 copies of it, so that was kind of funny. But other than that, let's get started on some Ace Attorney. I'm a little tired. I think I'll wake up more as I play. Yeah, that's the tired. That's the tired, for sure. It's me. Alright, let's play. Let's put this here. And this here. My window game. The real game is me trying to figure out where to put my, all my windows. Hee-haw. Like that. Okay, cool. So, we did some mind chess on Eustace. Now we're here. His dad didn't mean to kidnap us. His dad wanted to kidnap Sean. We found Prosecutor Winner. Yeah, we did. And he was really sad and upset. He was crying and sobbing. I remember that. I felt really bad for him. Thanks so much for joining in the search. Where did you look, by the way? Oh, this place? A little way called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know? Ah, Sunshine Coliseum. We've been there before. That's over by the harbor. Wait, no, we haven't been there before. Yes, we have been there. Have we? A big event. We thought it might be worth a look. Where did we go there for? You mean like a festival? That sounds like fun. Food stands and fireworks. Simeon didn't like the crowds much, but hey, you don't have to tell them that. Alright, it's decided when this case is finally over, we're all going to the festival together. Oh, interesting fact. Would a child be at the circus or the festival? Ba-doo-dum. Lucky? In what way? We have to go practice soon for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. That is true. Your circus duties. Your circus requires attendance. I'm so relieved. Of course, just because they found him, that doesn't mean they'll find Warden Lagarde guilty. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? No, I can't go back, I can't. Come on, Kay, do you really have to torment the poor boy? Yeah, maybe not. Here, what do you think of... What do you think of these gloves? These sick gloves. Legal type thing. These are some sick gloves. I'm so sorry. No, does this mean they're going to arrest me again? Man, this man has trauma. Arrested for perjury? Oh no, you're leading the witness. I'm still getting arrested again, aren't I? I'm not going to get much out of him when he's being like this, am I? You are not, Edgeworth. Oh, the chessboard. Those are Broncos things, aren't they? Sorry to bring up difficult memories, Simeon. Yeah, but I figured you'd know something. She's right. Maybe I shouldn't have shown them to him. It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth, honestly. I have to move on with my life. I'm going to train hard and become the best animal tamer out there. I made up my mind that's what I have to do. Wait, but if they don't find the missing evidence, you won't be able to do any of that. What? Ugh. Now I was worried that I was the one being insensitive here. Yikes. Okay, maybe not Knight's possessions. Recordings of signals that were intercepted from the bug that was planted in Kay's tape. I think we should go talk to Mr. Porter gal again. Me and all my friends went out looking. But you beat us to it. No fair. Her friends? I guess she means the animals. The Berry Big Circus. The first public performance of your new show since her father died, I'm guessing. We've practiced so hard for this one. We? So Mr. Saint will be performing too? Of course! He practiced harder than anybody, even if he did spend the whole time saying no, 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 no! He even went up in the balloon to spread the word from the sky. So you have to come and see him perform, okay? It'll mean so much to him. Great, great. Regina. God, you know, she's such a sweet character. I mean, she's a little ditzy, sure, but she's such a sweet character. Why did they have to make so many adult men interested in her in Ace Attorney in the first set of games? Why did they do that? They did not have to make that case that way it was. Like, I want to like Maximilian. He was an entertaining character. And then I'm like, oh yeah, everyone was vying for her. Blech. What? The worst. This game, man. Did you say that you enlisted the help of the animals in your search? Yep. And if it had been Azia and Regent, we might have found something. But Simeon, the big scaredy cat, was all no 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 no. Yeah, I feel that. If it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in uproar right now. Come on, Simeon, why would you do that? Setting the whole circus loose in the city would have been super fun. I don't know about that, Kay. I'm sorry to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. You just look scary. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. Wow. What does this case have to do with anything in this case? That's interesting. I mean, we know who the real culprit was in the end, but... I love how they tie everything together in the last case, though. It's always so fun when they do this sort of stuff. I still don't really know what's going on, and I'm very pleased with that, honestly. Like, I have bits and inklings of what's happening, but what? Gumshoe, what are you doing on the floor there? We don't need to go anywhere right now. You don't gotta say nothing, buddy. I can see it written all over your face. You gotta go make a fresh start, am I right? New town, new house, new everything. Cops on your tail, wise guys even. It don't matter, just rip it all up and start again. Come on, hop in. Your new life starts right here. Be sure to tip generously now. Edward's like, no, I am not going anywhere. I'm starting to wonder why we weren't more suspicious of him the first time. Yeah, Edgeworth, you're just gonna go to a life of crime. You're a great thief's assistant now. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, Kay. Alright, officer, everything good? Yes, sir, very good indeed. I haven't been keeping my eyes and ears peeled. My nose, tongue, and fingers, too. Oh, I haven't just... why did you say it like this, sir? That is so odd. Why would you say anything like that? It's a whole new kind of guard duty, and I must say I'm really relishing the challenge it presents. No offense, but would you mind concentrating on more traditional methods? Exactly, please. Alright, Gumshoe, why are you standing like this? What are you... What? I'm terrible, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Gumshoe, please. Gumshoe, please. I like how the game won't even let you talk to him from the backside. It's just really funny. Oh, God. Stop, Gummy. Why are you running away from us? He's hiding under this taxi. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. When you gave up your badge, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself. Aww. You stay right where you are, detective. Down, boy. Sit. So I thought, if you weren't gonna be a prosecutor anymore, then maybe I shouldn't be a detective either. But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes. And us detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves, too. Is that what you were doing just now? And back then, too. You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information. Detective Gumshoe did that? Yeah, Gummy! So Rosie Ringer's autopsy report. When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing, when you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth, you make it little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth I created. Yes, my boy, that's what I like to see! Yeah, bitch! You overheard that? Yeah, so when I went back and looked over the evidence, dug out a little something I thought might help. No way, Gummy, you're the best! I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you. My pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back, by the way. Thanks. So anyway, Gumshoe voice is all over the place. Oh, man. Oh, shit, I got a Honkai notification saying, claim 20 pulls? Oh, shit, maybe I should play Honkai. Yeah, I should play Honkai again sometime. The Herta is here. Like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days, and that's that. Wait, Gummy, don't run off again. We get it. You can look into stuff for yourself now. That's great. And it helped me right when I needed it most. But don't leave us. We're a team. But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed in anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend! Shit, I shouted. My apartment, I'm just like, friend! Friend! Screams in my apartment. Friend! My apartment neighbors must think I'm, like, desperately alone, which, I mean, yeah. No, I have friends, I swear. But, like, it's really funny that I just shouted, a friend! Oh, I must sound like I don't have friends. It's okay. Who cares what my apartment neighbors think? Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? I almost thought he said, will you marry me? I am an avid Phoenix and, I almost said Phoenix and Right shipper. Phoenix and Edward shipper, but I understand why people also like a little Edgeworth and Gumshoe, you know? They're a little duo. Oh! Did I get it? I barely got it in time. Oh, stop it, sir. You're killing me here. He's thinking. His one brain cell's working really hard. You can do it, Gumshoe. Come on, Gummy. Oh, his brain cell's going. I love you, Gumshoe. Alright, I'll do it. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? It's weird. Gummy! Thank you, detective. Oh, Edgeworth, you've come so far. Edgeworth in the first game would have never. So what do you need? What have you been up to? We missed you so much. Yes, sir. Sure I can. Alright, so I got 3 big things to tell you. Number 1, I've got some results for you from when forensics looked at the case closed. I found traces that looked to be a powerful sedative. Brand was 3 Z's. 3 Z's. Cool. At Gourd Lake, and then taken to the roof of the big building. Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got hold of all the footage from that security camera in front of the big building elevator. My Gumshoe voice is so bad. It's so bad. Every time I do it, I'm like, man, this accent's not working. Oh god, I'm just so glad. What am I even going for? Am I going for Boston, Jersey, New York? Someone on the East Coast, if they heard me, god. Terrible. I'm trying to go for like a hard-boiled detective accent, you know? But what does that even sound like? I don't know. My voice is so high-pitched too. It doesn't work that way. Fun fact, we're determining in a group chat that, apparently, so if you don't, we all know that if you don't recycle plastics, if you throw away plastic, you're apparently gonna go to hell. But if you try to recycle them or donate stuff instead of throwing away plastic, you know, maybe you have a chance. But apparently, my friends that, I was thinking, well, okay, none of us can really recycle everything because half the recycling goes to like the dumps anyway. And I was like, yes, we're all just going to hell anyway. And my friend said, no, technically 2 of them will not be because they were baptized. And apparently the Holy Splish Splash negates the microplastics in our bodies. This was a discussion my friend group was having. What level of plastic waste will send you to hell? As if I don't know anything about hell. Although I did tell my students about hell today. That sounds really bad out of context. I was talking about Orpheus and the underworld today. So I was saying, like, you know, hell, the underworld. Mythology hell, you know? I can only imagine. Sometimes I think if I were a kid and I went home and tried to summarize one of my lessons, like, yeah, Miss Young Nat today, she was like, you know, talking about hell in relation to music. Can you imagine what a middle schooler could, like, cause by saying shit like that? I always wonder. Oh, man. Do 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 do. The camera that captured President Wang and Judge Gavel that night. Therefore, anyone using it should have been caught on camera. That's right, so winding the tape back to 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay being carried up there while she was out cold. And, did you spot me, Gummy? I watched it all and fast forward everything from 2 days ago till the end. Yes, and? Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere. I thought it was too good to be true. How did the kidnapper get her up there? I think we'll need to look into that a little more detail. And the last item on your list? Maybe it was Torosaurus! Yes, sir, this is the big one. The 3rd thing I'll tell you is, it's great to be working with you again. Aww. I'll help you catch this perp if it's the last thing I do, and that about wraps it up. I put you through a lot, detective, but that doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it? It doesn't even have anything to do with the case! I would have preferred something of practical use. Damn, Edgeworth. Didn't lose your edge. Oof. No mercy, huh? Guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, God. A boy has been kidnapped. A young... Kidnapped?! Yeah. His name is Sean Fenn. Oh, wait, the kid with the horns? You know him? I saw him earlier today. You mean this morning? Yeah, he got off that bus over there. And then, he walked off toward the garbage disposal area. What the fuck? Where's that? Just over there. It's where all the offices in Big Building put their trash before it gets taken away. What the? Is he thinking he's trash? What's he doing? What is he doing? I think we better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area. When you yourself are taking yourself out the trash. I am the trash. I go trash. It's me. Mr. Powers, somewhat impertinent question. Sure. What is it? Are they planning on making any... I can't believe this, man. Please. We're in the middle of a kidnapping. You're on a time limit. Oh my god. This game is so funny. I'll admit, you know, I really have to be honest. Like, I love this game's writing. It's so good. The fact that they made Edgeworth this way, I forget, you know, He acts so serious, and then you remember that he's actually just some guy in his mid-20s. He's just some dude, no matter how serious he is. I mean, look at me. I'm like almost, I'm gonna be 29 this year. I'm 28 right now. I am just a child. I'm just a giant middle schooler at heart. And I too, if I was talking to an actor for like something Pokemon related, I'd be like, are they like, do you know when they're gonna make the next gen? Like, or do you know, I don't know what I would say, what I would ask even. I guess it depends on what franchise it is. I guess if I had a big gaming question, like what would it be? Like, do you know when the Switch 2 is gonna get released? Like, you know what I mean? Oh god. Sorry, does this have to do with your case? No, I was simply asking out of interest. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but they don't let us talk about this stuff with just anybody. Huh? I'm sorry to have put you on the spot. I knew it was a long shot. Ah, well. But he didn't say they weren't planning on making anything new. Interesting. Use your context clues. Oh my god. Edgeworth, you're on the job right now. Array of filming equipment here is practically screaming, "Steal me!" just sitting there on the ground like that, huh? I know. I was just seeing how it felt to say it. If I stole Global Studios gear, they'd never be able to make another Steel Samurai show again. And where would that leave you and all the other fans, huh? That's not why I stopped you. But it's also a good point. Where would it leave him? Bow, bow, bow. Oh, my little tape there has proven useful to y'all in your investigation. I prefer not to comment on that just yet. Well, it better be of use. If it ain't, my chief will whoop me up good. Oh, Tabby, this might sound stupid, but your tape, you kinda eavesdropped on an eavesdropper, huh? Is that okay? Like, is it allowed? Ha! This is why I don't talk shop with amateurs. Ain't you heard? It's scoop or die out here. Can't get a little allowed get in your way. Journalism's like the savannah, kiddo. Savannah. You gotta get yourself a bite of grass any which way you can. Understand? I'm a wild animal and scoops are what I need to survive. Aren't the grass-eating animals of the plains the ones that are usually preyed upon by others? Right! Which would make Miss Hart the merciless meat-eater. Huh. Now I almost feel sorry for Miss Lloyd. We're just gonna walk away. So Sean walked off in this direction, huh? It would seem so, yes. Perhaps I'll find some clues here as to his current whereabouts. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. The milk! His milk! His milk! Need some milk! Daily 11 a.m. The font they use is so funny in this game. Need some milk. Oh? There was a bunch of stuff earlier. I'll bet the big squisher machine squished it all up good anyhow. Ugh. I hope the kid didn't get squished up too. Need some milk. Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? They just take them away as they are. I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw away your stuff for when you move offices. You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. But only sometimes is crazy. Edgeworth, come on. I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of their trash here. Need some milk. Need some milk. This milk carton. It's the same brand Sean drinks. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area. Yeah, no kid leaves their milk behind like that. I mean, except in my classroom. Honestly, when the kids leave milk cartons in my classroom, I get so pissed. I'm like, what the fuck, kids? I don't say that to them, but can you? I think it. Sometimes I wish I could say what I think to my students, which is, they're usually lovely, but when they do shit like eat in my room and leave like chocolate coin wrappers and I don't notice and then I see the wrapper afterwards, like I did today, or when they do things like, one kid came in and wanted to do homework with a Chromebook, and I was like, I have to use the bathroom and then go to a meeting, And he's like, why do you have to go to a meeting? And I'm like, because I didn't go to the meeting. He's like, that's 15 minutes from now. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, it takes you 15 minutes to go use the bathroom and then go to a meeting. And I'm like, kid, I'm not going to argue with you on this. I need to pee. I need to walk to the bathroom with my injured knee and then go take a piss. And then walk with my injured knee to the room that the meeting is being held in. And I need to make myself be mentally aware and emotionally available. And that, yes, that does take 15 minutes. In fact, by the time I was done talking to him, it was really like 11 minutes left. So I was like, you know what? Like, it's gonna take me 11 minutes to do all that. Yes, indeed. Stardew Valley. I am in a Stardew Valley mood lately. Should play it soon. Why would Sean even come here in the first place? I imagine he must have had something to dispose of. But the truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know what that something was now. Yeah, I guess we'll never know. Oh, that bass riff is so funky, fresh, and good. It's totally empty. I smell a crime here, Mr. Edgeworth. I smell something as well, but is it really the scent of a crime? Okay, well. We can't present anything. I think we have enough evidences to connect now. Okay. Garbage disposal area. Exploding sound. In the background of the kidnapper's call. 3 giant cloven hoof-shaped imprints. Festival. What does the festival have to do with? Oh, festival, exploding sound. Wait. Wait, fireworks? Am I, yeah! Yeah, let's go. I have brain cells. Let's go. Woo! I have brain cells. That's crazy. Let's go. Fireworks? Yes, at the event at the Coliseum. Were they setting them off even during daylight hours? Oh yeah, a bunch went off when we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework? Huh? Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Heh. Heh. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly high. Bang! It wasn't a gunshot. She didn't kill the kid. It was a firework. For a split second, I really thought she just fucking killed the kid. Like, just went, you know? That's a really good gunshot noise. Just, you know. And I say she because I have a feeling it's CCU, but if it's not, then I'm just wrong. Then I'm just simply wrong. Yes, the area we need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves. I spy with my little eye a cat, a guinea pig, and a fox in chat. Friends, how are you tonight? I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I took a nap when I got home and I was like, do I want to even stream today or be awake right now? And I was like, yeah, I want to play some games. But I was really sleepy when I got home. Very eepy indeed. Do do guinea pig. Did I say guinea pig or did I say hamster? What did I say? What did I say? I said hamster, didn't I? Thank you. I'm sorry. I meant to say, in my head I knew it was a guinea pig, but the wrong word came out. Oh man. No, I said, okay, thank God. I was like, did I say hamster? I'm putting emphasis. Okay, good. I wouldn't put it past myself to, like, say the entirely wrong animal. Sunshine Coliseum. He needs some milk. Only a taxi and a blue truck have been through the plaza this morning. That blue truck is the garbage truck. I'm so right. Only 2 vehicles. Eustace was taken away in the taxi. Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. If the garbage was collected at 11 a.m. Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was. It must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue. Some cop he was. How did you not even notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines? Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day to collect larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck, just a regular truck like any other. Sure, that is common knowledge, I guess. Not at all. I would not call this common knowledge, but okay. But it was a garbage truck. Okay, Edgeworth. Thanks for showing your truck obsession. Thanks for showing us how much you know about trucks and garbage. I'm so tired too. I know, me too. It's only Tuesday. Drop an Ollie in the chat if it's only Tuesday. Right, Ollie? Oh, my cats are sleeping together right now. They look so cute. They look so cute and cuddly. Oh, I could join them. I could join them right now. Opening a Pokemon pack really quickly. It had nothing good in it. It's okay. But I might have enough experience that I get to do a 12-pack opening. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh, I'm so close. Close, but no cigar. Do. Pyom, 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 pyom. Womp, 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 womp. Pardon me. Oof. My feet hurt. I did a deep clean shower. Ooh, a deep clean shower. As in you deep clean the shower, or you cleaned yourself deep clean in the shower? Oh, you were standing for too long? You cleaned yourself a lot? I got you. The big way. The big shower. I popped my knee on Saturday night, which was not fun. My left knee. So on Sunday it was all achy. Yesterday it kind of hurt. Today it's a lot better. It still hurts a little today, but it's better today. I'm thinking tomorrow it'll feel a lot better. I was gonna try to go to the hospital on Thursday to see. I do need to be careful. It was a really dumb way that I injured it too. So I was thinking about going to get it checked out on Thursday just to see, you know, what happens when it gets popped again. But I feel like by the time I go on Thursday, it's gonna be mostly better. But I would still like the doctor to see. Yeah, I need to be more careful. Yeah, but I still want to know what's up. Like, I want to know what kind of ligament thing is happening. Because I know it's a little ligament thing. Oh, yeah, for sure. I still just want to know what exactly is happening when I pop my knee, you know? Because last I checked my right knee back in high school, it was like it's a very minor bone tear that happens. Like a little ligament tear. And they can't do anything. It's just good to know, I feel. To know which ligament, what it is, you know. But all you can really do is strengthen the muscles around it. So. Palpate you. And figure it out? Oh. The kidnapper disguised themselves as a trash collector, but then the truck would probably have been fake too, right? Maybe it didn't go to the dump. I can literally figure this out for you? Oh. Oh, yeah, I'd be down. I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real. How do you figure that? Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. Alright. Edgeworth, what tells us the garbage truck must have been real?
Take that!
The lock? The garbage disposal area is kept locked. Oh yeah! Only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it. Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been a fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box they prepared for the job. Now mix that in among us, amongst all the other oversized items. Fuck my medical license, right? Oh my god. Yeah, no, go ahead. Use that medical license. Use it. Exactly, allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect it without incident. Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? To the Daybreak Dump! Or the Sundown Sanitation Plant. Near the Sunshine Coliseum. Garbage and fireworks. Garbage hay. Based on the loud bang we heard on the phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of the Sunshine Coliseum. And one of the garbage facilities is right by there too. Okay, I'm gonna watch Marvel What If on Disney+. What's Marvel What If? I think that's likely where Sean was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Hell yeah. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility? It's not like you to ask, sir. It feels a little flat, if I'm being totally honest. It's like, what if this scenario happened instead of what actually happened in the main timeline? So, like, what if Natasha Romanov didn't just get, like, whatever? I don't know if it's spoilers so much as what if Peggy Carter... Oh, I see. I think she'd be a badass. I mean, she's already a badass, but I think she would, like, do a better job. I'm sorry, that's so mean. Steve did a good job. He did a good job. She did a good job as Captain America, but, like, she would just be, like, you know. She would just be better. She's Peggy Carter, you know? Like, you know. Like, she would just... You know. Do... Do. Like, Captain Carter. Do. Ba-doom. Do. I'm looking this up. Oh, damn, she's hot. She's so hot. Wait a second. I know I wanted to cosplay her. You should do it. Well, let's see what happens. Damn, that's crazy. Being an Avenger is such a shit job. I don't care about the cosplay too much. LOL, I'm gonna go. Bye! Yeah, bye! I'm just thinking, man, being an Avenger is a shit job, honestly. You get to just, like... Sure, you get a bunch of powers and everybody knows who you are, but, like, do you really get paid that much to be an Avenger? I don't know, maybe. But then you literally have to... If you were an Avenger, right? You would just have to deal with your entire life being uprooted all the time and all your loved ones being in danger or you being in danger and dealing with, like, constant loss. That just sounds like a really bad time if you ask me. Oh my god, Gumshoe. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to. You don't mind? Even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore? I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Gumshoe's like, yell at me, sir. Please, yell at me. Yell at me, sir. We're almost out of time. Oh, shit. We need to hurry. I doubt Judge Gavel and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that. I'm coming too, Gummy. I promised I'd snatch Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm gonna do. I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows, I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer. Alright, with me, everybody. Even in the depths of night? God, it's already striking too. There isn't a moment to lose. Yes, sir. But I didn't finish. When no other bird dares to take flight. April 6th, 2:16 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. We are struggle bussing here. Well, well, if it isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius winner. The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet. I already told you, Francisca. It doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime, sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous. We have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care. I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. You terrible father. Bitch. You a bitch. That's not a good insult. You terrible father, bitch. Oh man, what am I saying? Oh, he's just such a piece of shit. What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry, proof? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Well, maybe I'm back in the game. Maybe I'm back and better than ever. Have you considered that? Maybe, just maybe. I'm Francisca's assistant. Miles Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this? I'm sorry, Francisca, but it's important. May I speak on the behalf of the prosecution just briefly? What are you doing? Judge Gavel, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Shh. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed. Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. Objection. I like his objection. It's so funny. It's so sassy. It's so, like, not sassy even. It's just, like, flavorful. Is that the right word to use? Flavorful? I don't know. It's very him, you know? His objection's very, like, objection. Like, it's very... a little sarcastic, but, like, in a chill way. In a fender way. In a fender bender way. Frandango. Can we do the Frandango? Oh man, she's just like, I'm gonna... Francisca probably does not like these nicknames. Fine. It's got personality. Thank you. It's got flavor. What am I saying? It's got flavor. Yeah, it's got personality. That's what I meant to say. That was way easier than I made it. Fine. The prosecution has no objections. Objection! Your objection, you're just a little angry man. A little angry man right there with your dead fish eyes. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this is flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity? Gavel, come on, make the good choice. No! As long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. I want to reiterate again that this is wild to me. This is her son. She's 26, and this is her son. They have not yet explained if this is, like, some sort of adoption thing going on. I feel like they would have mentioned it if it was. Because as of right now, I'm like, holy shit, did she have a kid at 13? That's what my mind is going through right now. Either she had a kid at 13, or he's actually way younger than he says he is. He's not actually 13. Like, maybe he's actually 7. Which would make it a still young pregnancy, but it would make it a lot less fucked up. You know what I mean? Being pregnant at 13 is wild. I still can't wrap my head around that. I'm like, that sounds awful. Being pregnant in general sounds awful. I cannot wrap my head around the idea of being pregnant at 13. Yeah. Phew. That's crazy. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavel, I would ask only this, that you trust in me, and in my assistant just this once. Speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday? She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all. Nonsense! There's no more evidence to be found! You're just stalling for time. Objection! I love him. The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust Amal's little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu. It seems Fender has sensed what I'm getting at least. It might not even be 13. She could have been impregnant at most 9 months. No. Crimson, why would you say that? Why would you suggest it? Fuck, you're right. She could have been 12. She was probably 12. That's even worse. Oh my god, I teach kids that age. I teach children that are in that age range. No. I know they're facts, and sometimes they're horrifying, but I still hate thinking about it. Holy shit. Ugh. Ugh. I viscerally feel it, like, in the back of my throat, just like, ugh, you know? They're babies. I too am sorry for ever thinking that. I know, it's the worst. It's the worst. It's, oh my god, my cats are so cute. Oh my god, wait. I must get a photo of them right now. Please cleanse my soul right now with your cuteness. Oh. Healing. 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 Oh, that's such a cute look they have. Wow. She's big sister grooming little brother, even though he's bigger than her. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Oh. Sorry, I was thinking of... Yeah. Yeah, no. That is awful, though. I mean, you're not wrong, Crimson. That happens, sadly, that does happen in real life. I know there's that one case that happened, I think, somewhere, I forgot where in the... I don't even want to look it up, honestly, because I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see the kid's face. It makes me so sad. I know there was a case where, like, I think a 9 or a 10-year-old was being forced to carry a pregnancy because they were in a state that doesn't allow abortion. Something of that was what's going on, I think, a few months back. I remember that case. And I was just mortified. I'm like, under what... Like, a child's body should not go through that kind of trauma. It is so upsetting to think that that happens. the fact that people do that to children is just also, like, mortifying. Like, well, oh, God. It makes me think of the video I saw talking about, like, bad momfluencers. I saw a video where, that made me really uncomfortable. Let them be kids, damn it. Exactly. It made me really uncomfortable because it showed this, like, rich mom, like, stay-at-home mom, whatever, and some mom influencer. And, like, whatever, you can do what you want with your life. Like, I don't care. If this is some rich whatever thing, like, some people are rich out there and they just have their lives the way they have it. Whatever. Stay-at-home mom, she seems happy with her life. Sure, whatever, fine. But what really gave me the ick, right, was, she was going through her routine with her kids. And, like, it showed her, like, dressing her kids up, taking them to school or whatever. Never showed the kids' faces that well. Well, I think at one point it did, but not, like, too much in the video. But it still showed the kids, and they were dressed up and went to school, whatever. Picks them up or whatever. And when she picks the kid, when she's, like, doing her routine, it shows her, like, you know, not her undressing, like, in front of the camera, but, like, you know, a shot of her getting in the shower, a shot of her clothes on the floor, a shot of her, like, whatever. And it shows her doing all this. And then she has the kids come home, and she has, like, little daughters, and it shows the same shots of them, like, getting, like, a bath routine done. And just the imagery of seeing these, like, little children that are, like, for sure, like, around the age of, like, 6 or 7, just seeing a video where it implies and shows that they are taking off their clothes, getting into this, like, it was weird. Like, the vibes were off, you know? It was weird. The vibes were off. I didn't like it. Like, I felt something in me go, this is wrong. And when you have that feeling, that's when you really know something's like, ugh. Because you know there are people saving those videos for all the wrong reasons. And it's like, why would you let your kids be exposed like that on the internet? We're coming up on it. I know. There's going to be some big court case in the next, like, 10 years where some child from some sort of parent influencer thing, whether it's from the van life parents or from the, like, momfluencers that, like, kind of, like, use the kids to, like, whatever. Like, oh god, so we have too much freedom with the internet. Exactly. There's gonna be some court case sometime in the next, like, 5 to 10 years. That's gonna be some big, like, law marking case of, like, some child versus their parents or something. And it's gonna be some sort of, like, there should be, I think, some sort of law that's passed about how kids are exposed to the internet via parents, you know? Like, parents shouldn't be allowed to make content of their kids, or parents, if they have their kids in their video, they have to have certain censorships in place, you know? I firmly believe that is a thing that should happen. That's something I'm like, there's very few things I'm like, no exceptions to. That's one of them. I'm like, I don't think you should have your kids on the internet in your videos. If the kid themselves wants to do something with the internet, like, you can't really, you can still, I think you should still be involved for sure. And I would say maybe not let them at a certain age, like if they're too young, you know, it'd be kind of bad, I think, still, with the exposure. At the very least, if your kid is doing something internet-wise, they should have parental guidance and censorship and, like, some sort of, like, vetting. Like, the kids shouldn't be able to see all the comments all the time. They shouldn't have to deal with blah, 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 whatever. I think there should be some sort of protections in place. But I wholeheartedly believe that if, like, you're the one making the content and you're trying to use your kid for it, like, no. Just no. Absolutely not. Your kid needs to have a big ol' emoji on their face, and, if we're following court naming conventions, it'll be the same last name versus same last name. Smith versus Smith, which is kind of funny. Could be. I mean, maybe the kid has a different last name. I know my mom, has her maiden name after her divorce. Well, I mean, even before her divorce, she kept her maiden name. So, technically, my mom and I have different last names. So some people might keep their maiden name and give their, give a different name to their other name might get passed on to their kid. Could happen. Rare, but could happen. Which is why it's always funny when people see my last name and they call my mom like, "Oh, hi, Mrs. Young Nat," and I'm just laughing. I'm like, "Oh, well, technically her name is not Mrs. Young Nat. Her name is Mrs. This." Or miss this, I guess. Well, she's not married, so miss. So. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Your child is safe. Speaking of children, Gavel. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it. You have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad? You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what, exactly? Just what I said. That Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsius Winner and Fifi Lagarde? Well, this report on night between the two of them. This correspondence. This means they... Misa, what are you doing? Misa, what are you sticking your head in? What are you doing? What are you doing? Miso. Miso. She's being a little cat, you know? Mischief. Oh, yeah? Who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation must be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered. Gasp. Say it ain't so. This is indeed important evidence.
Objection!
Balmung, say it ain't so! Balmung, what's up? Hello and good night. Balmung, thank you. But Balmung, how are you doing? And congratulations to the gifted subbers. Oh my goodness. Crimson, Onion, Dr. Tapeworm MD, Elgalet Ancio? I don't know. Captain Kaz, what a cool name, Captain Kaz. Thanks for the sub, man. I know, thank you, Balmung. Thank you so much. It always catches me by surprise still. Pizzas! Another pizza! Another pizza order. I should have like a little... like a little pizza animation whenever Balmung shows up. Just a little pizza in the corner. A delivery. Do do do. Ba do do do. But yeah, how are you doing tonight, Balmung? Miles Edgeworth, you referred to the document in question as a report. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was this report addressed? A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We've recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building. One of my friends is playing Baldur's Gate 3? Holy shit. Now we can talk about how much we love Asterion. Although my love in that game is in the fucking mage. Always the mage with me. But yes, congrats, Crimson. Wee. My cat just knocked over my capture card. Miso. Oh my god. Oh, I'm petting her and she's bumping her head against it. Okay, let's get you. Oh gosh. Okay. Miso. 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 Can we choose a different spot to be in, perhaps? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Just some not technical difficulties, more like technicat difficulties, am I right? Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. Okay, you're not letting me pick you up. Where are you going? Okay. Okay, Miso. Okay, let's see. Can I grab you? I can. Come on, Miso. Come on, Miso. Let me get you. Come on. Mother wants to hold you. Sometimes I just want to hold my child. A mother is love, you know? There we go. Yes. Yes, I got her. No, wait, come back. Come back. Okay, that's fine. Technicalities, then. Oh, shit, she's back. Okay, Lisa, before you start going on your rampage, let me pet you. She's just going on her little rampage, like she's a little kitty Godzilla. Isn't that right, Miso? Kitty Godzilla. Oh. See, this is where I wish I had, oh my god, actual camera on, because then you could see my cat. Okay, Miso. I need you to stop. She's not stopping. She wants attention. That's the storeroom where the underground auction... An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius winner. He's like, oh, this fire is really pretty right now. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely know one another? Oh, she's waiting for pets still. I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Well, what about this man is? Let's see, look at all these. Look at all these icons. Oh, ouch. Oh, she wants more pets. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, but your claws hurt. Oh. Do. All these emotes we've gotten from the hype chests, the hype trains. Look at that. Wee. I think I missed a few in clicking them. Hello, I have been gifted a sub, so I've come to give my thanks. Yes! Thank Balmung Wielder. Hello, Captain Kaz. Thank Balmung Wielder. Balmung is very cool. He always seems to miss ordering a pizza and instead does something like this, which is very, very kind and very sweet of him. So if there's someone you'd like to thank, it would be Balmung Wielder. We love and respect Balmung Weird. Oh my god. I can't speak anymore. I can't say words. Thank you, at Balmung Wielder. Yes. Good. Send lots of love his way. Ba-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved the fact more than adequately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna say something. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes, but that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy, that I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddening, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. Oh shit, what was that? You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot be considered a fact. Okay, that was just his random animation, that's right. I'm like, what was that paper? I am afraid that I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record. Ah, it's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. This is such a truth in this game. This is the thing that makes me so angry in Ace Attorney, is when they actually drop, like, real nuggets of wisdom like this. Like, yes, we all know it for real life, too. What counts as truth out in the world and counts as truth in the courtroom are two different things. Someone can be a convicted felon, and they can still, apparently, run a nation. Someone can be a serial rapist, and yet people are like, oh no, what about their career in water polo? You know? What about their sports career? Someone could be, oh man. I knew a guy in college, actually. And he ended up winning his case, which really grinded my gears. The worst part is, I think the person that took him to court actually did fabricate some stuff. But there were so many other people that had sketchy instances with this guy and documented this stuff. But because the person who did the case didn't, I don't know, it didn't wasn't credible enough or something. I don't know what happened. He got away with like whatever sketchy stuff he had done. At the very least, he didn't do anything. He may have also not done anything very illegal, but he definitely was not. He was not okay. Like, there was a lot not okay with him. He definitely did not respect women's boundaries. This one guy, oh, God. I just remember so many things. It's like, Left a bad taste in my mouth, too. I was like, ugh. Mika, what are you doing? What are you doing? Miss Soup. Miss Soup, what are you doing? Miso Soup. But yeah, what counts as truth in the field and in the courtroom really are two different things. You're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying? Ooh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me. As should you. If we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here. Yeah, we kinda are. Well, Verity? I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go home. My cat keeps knocking into it. She really wants attention.
Objection!
Objection! Wait! Was that Eustace? Who said that? Yes! Eustace! Wait! Development! Development! Dad! Yes! 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 I've been waiting for this moment, for him to have character development. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, Eustace, rise up. Rise up, Eustace. Oh. What are you doing here? Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. Oh, Francisca's ready to kill him. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. Why, Eustace, why can you not get into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. Oh, fuck. Dad, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Yes! I brought some... his theme changed! His music theme changed! Oh my god! It's a tango? Oh my god, wait a second. Or like a little bit of flamenco. I brought some vital evidence. So can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please? Well, well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Objection! Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? Dad, come on, my boy. Spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? All right. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. Get back on the stand right now. What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf. Objection! Judge Gavel! The prosecutor in charge has arrived along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet. Oh, goody! No objections from Team Defense. That's me. I'm Fender right now. I'm hyped. Let's go. Only wish you could have our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. Francisca's so pissed, though. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied. Oh, poor Judge Gavel's having a fucking panic attack up at the judge's dais. It's okay, Gavel! Do-do-do. That sound. Huh? Mine is also ringing? Whoa, I'm getting a call too. What the fuck's happening? Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender! We found Sean! Oh, Gumshoe looks so old in this photo. No offense, Gumshoe. He seems like a proper adult. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm ruining the moment. Yay! Aw! We found Sean! We found Sean! Detective, you did it! The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness. Thanks. We just thought you should know right away. See you all soon. They found the child. Let's go! Judge Gavel, it's for you. That's such an ominous ringtone, though. The Taurosaurus theme. Hello? Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. Aww. Aww. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, she's pissed now. Let's go, Gavel. She's pissed. Yes, her theme is back. Yes, wait, I gotta listen to this. I'm sorry. We can't do anything else until I hear this. It's so good. All right, let's hit it. I'm sorry, I love this so much. This fugue is so good. This is some good shit. I can't sing those intervals that fast, but you know what I mean. Little jumps. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I feel a certain freedom returning to my arm, my hammer arm. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. You're fucked, Excelsius. Is this kind of some idiotic joke? You're the joke. So, it is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand. The loop on this is so good, too. That final drone being the beginning of it. Oh. I could analyze this. I could sit there and just be like... I could put myself back in Theory 4 just for this. Put me back in my theory class. Yes, ma'am. I guess Theory 3, maybe. I feel like I wouldn't do this in 4, but 3 for sure. Or form an analysis, maybe. Sorry, I'm being a nerd right now. Eustace Winner. Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. The Francisca blessing. Fuck, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go, Eustace. Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court? Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder majigs? She can relate with standing up to your father. How nice. I know. Oh, that's such a good... It feels so good to see the parallels with, like, Eustace and then also Edgeworth and Francisca. Like, Francisca may have been pissed at him for leaving his position, but the fact that he came back to, stand up to, his father really resonated with her, I'm sure. Francisca's such an interesting character, too. A lot of people hate Francisca, but I don't hate Francisca. I think she's a very interesting character. I think it's easy to dislike her because she immediately whips everybody she meets. Which is drastic. Like, in real life, that would not fly. But, like, none of these characters would, like, really fly in real life, besides, like, maybe Nick. And he would be kind of a smarmy asshole sometimes, you know? If any of these characters are real, they'd all be, like, a little too much in any which way, you know? So, I feel like it's a little unfair to dislike Francisca solely because her quirk is abusing people with a whip. About that, no, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late. Oh shit, too late? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. The bell from Mr. Canis's chisel. You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Oh my god! He looks so desperate. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace? Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Rude, he totally ignored me. So that's what he was doing, and he even went so far as to search the dump. But... all I found was this. This is a little pungent, for one thing. Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife? It's probably somewhere in among all that trash. But there was too much to go through on my own. Very well, the court will accept the item you have presented into evidence. Oh, you really have outdone yourself, Eustace. Ironically, good detective work. I mean, yeah, like, he really did a good job identifying, okay, his dad was headed to the dump. There was a bell there. He was looking frantically through the dump. He's by himself. If he had a whole team with him, he probably could have found stuff. And his father also has a tendency to burn things, so... You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it? Ha! Ah, you drive me to tears. Really, you do. Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. Ooh! Air quote, Dad. Yes, Fender, let's go. Why does everyone in this game have such a good theme? All their themes slap. Shilong Lang's is awesome. Fender's is groovy as hell. Gavel's has me, like, sweating a little bit. Like, I'm like, oh, scary. Phew. And Eustace's little 3-4 thing is cute. And then his, like, actual theme that was coming out was actually really cool. And then Edgeworth's theme is awesome, too, whenever he, like, manages to solve something. Like, what the fuck? Why are they all so good? Ace Attorney has great thematic music. Hey, Eustace, smiles. I remember in the great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I want to play it again simply because Herlock Sholmes also has a banging, like, the whole sequence is awesome. I want to play it again, just so I can feel it again. It's been a few years since I played it too. Maybe after I do Apollo Justice, I'll just play the game again. I have some achievements I'm missing anyway. Hey, Eustace smiles. Does this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? That's really funny. He's so funny. Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. It seems Fender's on board. Good. Then let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's examine this piece of trash. This lump you found. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Oh shit, no, but he got the bell! He got the bell! Perhaps some trace evidence that can prove that one way or another. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless. Fuck. Well, Mr. Winner? Do tell, was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. Were Eustace's efforts for nothing? It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless... Come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up yet. Oh, seeing them on the same side warms my little heart. Oh! As calm and collected as ever, I see Miles. I'm like my poor idiot son there. Listen, Miles, okay? Miles is a 6-year-old or some shit, okay? So maybe 27, 28. I forget how old he is in this game. He's like in his mid-20s, alright? Your kid is 17, and he had a shit father. So, you know what? That's why he's full of anxiety. Are we to assume... Like, you ruined a perfectly good kid. You gave him anxiety. Are we to assume the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Objection! Eustace, not so fast, Cavell. We're not done yet. Ooh, spicy theme! There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but... If I'm right, we're talking about... If I'm right, we're talking about something. The newspaper? I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. I'm glad that was... I'm like, well, the bell is spotless. There's no chisel, so... We really were thinking the same thing. It's beautiful, really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put it all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Heh, let's take a closer look and see if it's worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are these finger marks? And look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Gavell, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request you call on somebody from forensics? Very well. Summon a technician right away. There won't be prints on it. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these... Oh, there are finger marks. Yeah, finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves. Yes, yes, yes. No! No, it's good, Eustace. It's good. We know whose gloves those are. We know. We have it. We have the evidence right here. I'm so ready to present this shit. We have it right here. We have these gloves right here. Right here, these gloves. That doesn't give you much in the way of evidence. I'm ready. Makes sense if you think about... Shut up. We have evidence. What kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right. The kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Wow, way to talk to your kids, Super Dad. I know! I love you, Fender. I love you, Fender. You're great. Fender's amazing. 10 out of 10 character. Fender is probably one of my favorite Ace Attorney characters, honestly. He's so funny. He's so funny. I just like how he really goes from chill and funny to like, he knows how to turn it off and on real quick, you know? He can go from funny and chill and laid back to super serious and very astute in one go. I'm merely calling a spade, or in this case, an idiot. Real winners know how to keep their emotions out of things. Well, real winners take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring, you bitch. Dad! You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know how exactly those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You're saying this in the courtroom, you know. You know, I'm just saying. You're saying you bought people out. I'm just saying. In court. It's on record. Excelsius. I'm just saying. You're an idiot yourself. I'm just saying. Just saying. Calling a spade, you know. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity. I feel so bad for this kid, honestly. They did such a good job making him look so, like... He really is just a kid. Leave him alone. Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Fuck you! Garbage-smelling? Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection.
No, you're wrong. I am, my boy. Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are. Hell yeah. What did you say? Fuck you, Dad. Yeah, you smell. And you don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff. Right there where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Eustace has gotten some brain cells now, too. Is that oil? Yup, and I know where it came from. Wait, I know it from somewhere, too. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winter Senior must be something of a motorhead. That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. Oh. And I'll never be able to stand up to him no matter what he's done. No! Eustace! Eustace, come back to us! Eustace, come back! Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. Be strong. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. His little exclamation mark here is so funny. He's adorable. This poor child. I want to coddle him too. I'm like, you're safe, son. You're safe. You're safe, my boy. Pat him on the head. Give him a cookie. It's okay. You're safe. We all have bad dads here. Edgeworth gets it. Francisca gets it. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth, to see that it comes to light no matter what. And even if his dad doctored a lot of stuff, there's no way his dad doctored every little thing. You know what I mean? Like, Eustace still has some good deductive reasoning and stuff. He probably wasn't first place in what he did. But I feel like for him to still get by where he was, he must have been on some level capable, you know? He must have been decently, like, capable enough. Because his dad probably didn't have all the time to, like, be, like, doctoring everything he worked on. You know? We expose crimes when we see their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. Think. Think, my boy. I made you a promise. I said that if you summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. Oh, ooh. I I'm gonna cry. Isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here. I'm right beside you. I'm gonna start crying. All anyone ever really needs is someone to say, you don't have to be alone. I'm here beside you. Thank you, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tied my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how. Hell yeah.
Take that.
These mechanics gloves. Take that. The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep. And we both smelled it before in the same place. For once, the smell is not the butts. It is the engine oil in Chairman Winter's garage. Specifically, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? Death. Outlines of the letters D-E-A... I can't spell death. I almost spelled death. D-E-A-T-H. Death.
Objection.
Oh, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy? How indeed. That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Oh, really? Yeah, I knew that. Hell yeah. Totally knew that. Let's look again at the scrap of paper that the ball was wrapped in. Compare it to the gloves we found in Chairman Winter's garage. The oil? Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't want to kill the momentum, so I'm going to try this again. I don't want to get a blemish in my little spotless game so far. Well, not spotless, but like, you know, I want to fix that a little bit. Let's try this again. Oh. That's not the only thing we found. I mean... I should hydrate. I should. A feature that undeniably connects the two. Oh! It's the fact that the A is kind of fucked up. There we go. You could say the gloves are bought anywhere, but the A is fucked up. Imagine just saying in court, Your Honor, the A is fucked up. I'll be right back and get some water. Took me a little extra time because of my injured knee. My dumbly injured knee that I injured myself a few days ago. With my signature knee popping that happens. Ay. Happens every few years. I injure my knee and I'm like, fuck, not again. Trying to still strengthen it so it doesn't happen as often. And so that I don't have to have knee surgery when I'm older. That'd be not fun. Look at the letter A on that finger. Half of it is missing. Exactly as it is in the print on the newspaper. What? Yep. I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it would be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt in the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence. The print was made by Chairman Winter's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. Ah, curse you, Edgeworth, and you too, Eustace. If it weren't for you and you meddling kids. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors. Actually, Edward's not a prosecutor right now. Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant. What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child, a fool.
Objection.
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
Objection.
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor. To make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking. Thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. After we insulted him initially. I don't need your approval anymore. I don't need you. After all, I found the evidence on my own, didn't I? Look at him, so desperate. My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection.
I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad. Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you always will be. I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that, despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Aww. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. Oh, fuck, with the first name, too. And goodbye. Good job. Good job. You need me, damn it. You need me, dang it. Eustace! Eustace! The court hereby accepts the vital evidence and the case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. The crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then... Heh. Don't worry, Warden Lagarde. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant. Oh, you devil! Moi? Impossible. Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? 2 villain breakdowns in one go? All your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declare me guilty, and now this! You were the one I went to after they arrested me because you made me believe I could trust you. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work. Idiot! You feckless, useless idiot of a man! An unsightly outburst, to say the least. But an informative one, too. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip in there. Slip there, right? She did, right? Yes, she did. You really need to work on your confidence. Very well, then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last. Before he had unfettered confidence, just so much unbridled confidence, just so much confidence. Now we need to work on it a little bit, Eustace, but it's okay. We'll get there. Not so fast! Oh my god! Come on. Yes! Let's go! Yes! My man, let's go! I love his music. It's so good. I love this theme. Okay, sorry. I'm having too much fun. I am really just having too much fun playing this game. Is that allowed? Is that legal? Is that legal? Sorry, Jiscabel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Lang Ji says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. Who are you? He's the one. The only. Ooh. Just a lonely lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang. And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it? Ha! Not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know. Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years... Oh, 12 years ago. Oh, juicy! Juicy, juicy! Juicy fruit! Yep, good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you. Agent Lang, explain yourself! Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years. They've been alluding to this for a while. What is this? 12 years? We've heard that pop up a few times. Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. Man, the facial portraits in this game are just so expressive. It's so good. The shadows, the lighting. Ah, amazing. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. The SS5 incident? It is all connected. Fifi Lagarde and Excelsius Winter in the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt. Eek! Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question? I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel. But me? Oh yeah, you still think she did it. You and one other person. The kid? Sean! You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Di Junwang, president of Zhangfa. Objection! Where is your evidence, Agent Lang? Not so fast. All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look over everything again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. This kid's like, what am I doing here? I don't know why I keep doing this. Silly, I'm being silly. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings. Meow. I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Heh. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. Hehehehe. I am petting my cat's tail until she moves away from the boom mic arm. I'll keep petting at Miso. Also, you're stepping on the air conditioning unit. Stop. Oh, my cats are zooming right now. The matter is far from over yet. To be continued. Dun dun dun. Hell yeah. I don't see how much better this case can get. I really felt very satisfied with the Eustace revelation for Eustace. That was for me peak in this part of the game. The president murder subplot is like, eh. Although I'm still very interested to see where all the strings connect. Calm down. No way, Jose. Not until y'all come clean. It's for your own good, dang it. Our intrepid reporters refuse to give up, even in the face of repeated stonewalling from the crew. Oh my god. Look, you ladies need to stop harassing these people, or I'll have to ask you to... You cops sure got a lot of nerve. Y'all are the ones who never... Y'all are the ones who let Torosaurus run wild, hoping to hide the fact that they bred this menace themselves. The staff cling desperately to the story. Look, we're really not breeding anything. This is a movie set. Says the gal who told me she done seen Gordy with her own danged eyes. Sure, I saw something, but that doesn't mean we're keeping monsters here. Jeez. Alright, break it up. I knew he was gonna pop up with this theme. Oh, so good. The gang's all here. And Sean! Are y'all on the trail of this here monster infestation too, huh? No, we're on the trail of a criminal. Lang Ji says, the darkness of a criminal's heart can sometimes be compared to a monster. How many scrolls do you think he keeps on him? Like, I appreciate his dedication to the sayings of Lang Ji, but I'm just wondering, where does he keep all these scrolls? Does he just have his coat lined with them and he just like pulls one out, you know? I want to see somebody cosplay him and then have hidden pockets everywhere where they can just pull the scrolls out from. And have sayings written out. That'd be so funny. 10 out of 10 cosplayer if someone did that. I would love to see a really good Shilong Lang. That'd be awesome. How old is he? 27. An Interpol agent with an unrivaled arrest rate. I mean, he do be arresting people very frequently. That is to say, a killer is not from a monster, really. Agent Lang, this is a highly irregular, sir. We can't allow members of the public under the crime scene. These people are important witnesses. I need them to be here. Also, is Gavel really a member of the public? She's a judge. And is Sean really a member too, in the sense he's one of the cast, right? So, Lang Zi says, always take coats with deep pockets. Lang Zi says, always have a saying on standby. Lang Zi says, always arrest the first people you meet. Where do you intend to begin? Let's see. Lang Zi says, always wear a sick-ass dope jacket with a cool dragon pattern on the side. And the fur lining it. Body discovered this morning. Yep, we got that. He hadn't been seen since the night before last. Flipped off without his bodyguards noticing. His own fault, honestly. Just kidding. Hey, it's his own fault he got murdered, you know. He shouldn't have been by himself. I mean, I'm kidding. But, also, I feel like if you're the president of a foreign country and you know there's been assassins after you, you probably shouldn't leave your bodyguards behind. You know? I do think there is some sense to be had there, right? We shouldn't be leaving our bodyguards behind. Perhaps we should stick with them. Bam 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 bam. Ooh, my friends are having a discussion about gaming and Ubisoft and all that. R.I.P. Okay. He was missing for over a day. And the last person to see him alive was you, Judge Cavell, on the roof of the big building. Oh no! The kid at the milk. Oh my god, his milk sweating too. The fact that his milk sweats, the condensation, I guess. Cavell. Why did the two of you arrange to meet? I'm sorry, but I can't say. Not even to defend yourself from an accusation of murder? Why? Why can't you just tell us? Please, Jiscavel, we're trying to help you. Not so fast! Not so fast! Langzy says, not so fast! Oh my fucking god. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. So my friend sent me, would you know about how much this Pokemon card would cost? Let me know if it doesn't load. Or if it don't load. And I was like, it don't load, lol. My friend fucking sends me a copy of the Pikachu EX in Pokemon TCG Pocket. But it's not Pikachu EX. It's an edited Pikachu EX. It's Thikachu. With its signature move, Thunderclap. Man, I got gotted. I got gotted. I got pranked. I got pranked. How could you? God damn it. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. Can't say it because she'll only increment herself more. I know you had some incriminate. What did I say? Incremate? Incubate? Incriminate. There we go. That's the proper word. I know you had something to do with the president's murder, and I'm gonna prove it. You said yourself the body was only found this morning. How do you explain the time passed between Judge Caval's meeting with the president and then? God damn it. God, my friend was waiting for like 15 minutes to meme me. That bitch. That's really funny though, honestly. God, I got it so good. Damn. God damn. God damn. What a ploy. Damn. That's exactly what I'm hoping we're about to find out. Oh, my VTuber model looks all fucked up now from me looking at my phone. Speaking of looking at phones, have you heard the TikTok news? Rather, okay, I don't use TikTok very often. The funny part is I really had just only started making my TikTok, and I was just about to start recording some TikToks, and now it's gonna be done in like 5 days. So what was the point? But I hear that there's another app around now. Everyone's angry about TikTok going down. And no one wants to use Meta because, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, bleh, you know? So I love that everyone's going to the next big Chinese app, which is Redbook or Rednote. And the fact that it's even called, like, Red, like, translates to, like, Little Red Book. It's just so funny. Like, the idea of American government being so mad that people are going to an app that's named after, like, the Little Red Book of Communism is just so funny. There's so much irony to this situation. It's quite amazing. And it's a way to get people interested in learning, different, like, Mandarin Chinese. Like, different types of Chinese, too. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's so cool. I just think it's funny. I think it's really funny. I think the whole thing's hilarious. What happened last night? So why don't you tell us exactly how it all went down? Sean Fen, it's your turn. Tell us, Sean Fen. Yup, it is you. You were here on the set. You were Sean? You came back to run your lines, right? What? You were spying on me? I'm sorry. I was just making sure you were okay. It was late. I was worried about you. How many times have I tell you? I don't need you to worry about me. Oh! Sean! That's no way to talk to an adult. Oh, hell yeah! Let's go! Wait, that was so funny. Sean! Mom mode. She was trying to look out for you. Apologize this instant. Sorry. I've told you before, I won't have you speaking to people that way. Wow, this is a whole new Judge Gavel. It's Mom Gavel. It seems she's just as strict with her son as she is with those who break the law. I mean... Hey, you know what? At this point in time, I prefer a strict parent over a not strict parent. There are way too many parents that are content to just let their kid do whatever today. Are you listening to me? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must... Oh shit, oh shit, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Ooh. Ooh. And I want you to remember that, alright? Not so bad! Can we get on with the investigation now? Oh, of course. Forgive me. I had to discipline my son. He needs to learn to respect women. I don't think I've ever seen her so passionate about anything, not even the law. I guess Judge Gavel, the mother, will take a little getting used to. Are we to understand that you're accusing Sean of being involved somehow, Agent Lang? I just want the truth. I need to know why the president was killed. Langji says, hell hath no fury like a mother's fury. Honestly, though. Moms are awesome. Good moms, that is. My mom's awesome. My mom and I have had our rough patches, but I do appreciate my mom a lot. She's done a lot. She's sacrificed a lot for me, too. She may not think it's a sacrifice, but I know she's done a lot for me. She's told me, she's like, when it came to, like, when it came to post-divorce, she was like, I could have dated people. She told me, she's like, in my head, she's like, I could have dated people. I thought to myself, I could have dated people, or I could have been taking care of you, and I never for a minute, like, would have chosen anything other than taking care of you. Like, she was really there to take care of me, which I appreciate. Even if she wasn't perfect, and I'm not perfect, I still know she put a lot of effort and love into raising me. Moms, you know? Yeah. I try to do something nice for my mom Mother's Day when I can. Like, financially speaking. I try to get her something nice. We should all appreciate our moms on a regular basis, too. Which I do. My mom and I will go get dinner a lot. Like, not a lot, but like maybe every few weeks we'll go get dinner together. Very important mom time. Fine by me, I've got nothing to hide. Interrogating a kid. Crazier things have happened. We brought a parrot to the stand before, so... I had a bad day yesterday. Messed up a couple of takes. We were scheduled to shoot the same scene again today. So I thought I'd put in some extra practice, and that's what I did. It's that simple. It's not like I haven't done it before. It was fine. Nothing happened. You've been rehearsing late at night again? But when I called you yesterday evening, Sean, you said you were at the hotel. You called him? Around what time? It must have been 11 p.m. or thereabouts. It's one of our rules. When Sean stays away from home, we have to speak every night. Yeah, well, I wasn't at the hotel. I was here on set. Shit. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, her theme is playing. Oh, shit, she's pissed. She's pissed. She's pissed. I think I'm scared of Mom Gavel more than Judge Gavel. She's also a young mom, so she must have had shit under lock and key. So you lied to me? Oh, oh, he's sweating. Sorry. Oh, now she's mad. I think it's kind of amazing how hard he wants to work on his acting, though. Nonetheless, a parent can't help but worry. Her child alone late at night, anything could happen to him. And indeed it did. He got himself entangled in this case. But he said nothing happened, right? He did, although I can't help but wonder if he was telling the truth. Rebuttal. I had a bad day yesterday, messed up a couple of takes. A bad day? Could you elaborate a little? What, I have to spell it out for you? It was just bad, okay? Huh. What do you think? Did he drink too much milk, maybe? How did you... I mean, no! Nothing like that! Oh, maybe he had to use the bathroom a lot. Oh, shit. He drank too much milk. He had to use the bathroom! So it might be more accurate to say that his stomach had a bad day. Oh, no. Huh, I thought milk was supposed to be good for your digestion. Shut up! We're done talking about that! The point is, I messed up those takes. Oh, embarrass a 13-year-old, man. We were scheduled to shoot the same scene again today. So you wanted to rehearse your lines in preparation for the reshoots? Yeah, I caused enough trouble for everybody messing things up the first time around. I wasn't about to do that again. I'm a pro. One can only admire his dedication, his sense of responsibility to his coworkers. Sean takes his work so seriously. He's a real inspiration to everybody. Even the takes he said he messed up, it wasn't like there was actually a problem. He just wanted to make them as good as they could be. He always says that even a tiny bit better is... Shut up! Why do you always have to say stuff people don't need to hear? God, this kid's so... This is a real moody teenager, man. Oh, so sorry, Sean. He could maybe work on his people skills a little more. Anyways, I was saying... So I thought I'd put in some extra practice. That's what I did. It's that simple. Sean, about what you just said. How many times have I made you promise? If you're going to rehearse on your own, you have to tell me. I know. Well, that little outburst rather stole my thunder. Let me ask again about what you just said. I think it's pretty cool, though, Sean. Oh my god, Edgeworth. They're going to get interrupted by every single person here. What? More interruptions? It's all the hours of practice that make you the best that you can be, little by little by little. I'm the same. I went from small-time thief to average thief, and before I knew it, greatness beckoned. But now that I finally made it, I'm not about to stop doing my best, and neither should you. May I continue? Now, Sean, do you often rehearse alone? Finally, I got my question out without being interrupted. It's not like I haven't done it before. It was fine. Nothing happened. Are you sure about that? What do you mean? Of course I'm sure. It was just a regular evening. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh? A regular evening? How can you say that? Somebody was... Okay, he's just a child. You mustn't be too hard on him. Nothing happened. Really? Nothing to do with the case anyway, at least. That's what it sounded like he wants us to believe. Don't we have some evidence related to what happened last night? We do, and we also don't have time to be humoring the lives of a child. Nothing happened, you say? Well, let's save for a moment. Nothing happened, you say? Well, a lot seemed to happen last night. Yeah, nothing happened my ass. There's a giant monster footprint there. Nothing happened. I'm sorry, but you're lying. This proves it beyond a doubt. Wait, that's... How did you... That's right. Your rehearsal tape. God! What? You have video footage from last night? We do, and if you watch it, you'll see that it was no ordinary evening. But that's... There's a footprint there already. There is, and I'm not sure that's an everyday sight, even on a film set. Sean, why would you keep this from me? No reason. Not so fast! Liar! That stuff might work on your mommy, kid, but it's not gonna work on me. Why did you hide the tape? Sean, you have to tell us. You? Look, I just didn't want anybody to see me rehearsing, okay? I don't like it. We're all like, what? That's it? So you were embarrassed? Is that it? Yeah. What's so weird about that? That's why you didn't hand over vital evidence? Sean, how could you? Ah! Oh, he has so much milk in his backpack. Oh, give me a break. You know about it now, don't you? Sure, the footprint was there, but I just ran my lines and went home. That was it. Why, ain't nothing about the giant monster footprint struck you as weird? It's a giant monster footprint. Thank you, Heart. On the set of a giant monster movie. It's not like there isn't all kinds of other weird stuff around here. I don't buy it for a second. Chief, there's something hinky about this kid. Sure as I'm standing right here. Dang, Skippy, there is. He's having a scoop under them horns. Or my name ain't a lot of Heart. Shut up, both of you. I'm done talking. No, you're not. What? The footprint isn't the only strange thing about last night. What other unusual occurrence happened yesterday? I mean, the murder? The murder? But, okay, those are all from the other thing. I want to say the statement was weird. I'll say this is unusual.
Take that.
Okay. That was not what I needed to have, but it's fine. I'll just save it anyway. I just wanted a chance to save. It does what? You don't see it? No surprises there, I guess. You're still only a child. This is the guy who clearly thinks like one. Get that junk out of my face. I must have messed up somehow. But that boy mocked me again. Seriously? I think you have more important things to be getting upset about right now, don't you? Come on, what happened last night again? You have to think. A murder? You know? The locks being locked by this? I mean, there's a lot of things that happened. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, because other unusual things that happened last night were... That was the night before last, my bad. Last night, a lot of things happened. There was the Torosaurus head breaking. There was the horn breaking. There was the lock, the murder, obviously. I'm gonna say it's one of these two.
Take that.
Okay, good. Good. Do you expect us to believe you nothing about that? Haha, I don't know what you're talking about. Is that so? I told you. I ran my lines, I went home, that was it. What do I know about some stupid falling head? Are you saying you can prove I know something about it? Sadly not. Entirely possible the head fell after Sean left. No proof, huh? This conversation is over. It's Jover. What is he hiding? That's the best! That's the best! What is it, Agent Fling? What do you want to say now? I drop stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Just as I thought. Thanks, Mr. Prosecutor. This footage just backs up my theory nicely. What? There was something else on that tape? Yep, look closely. See the costume up in the top left? Oh yeah, the Torosaurus suit. Something's different. Do you see it? I'm not sure. He's just kind of hanging out and looking a little saggy. The zipper on his back is done up tight. Uh-oh. The zipper... Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess you'll see it now, right? On the tape, the zipper is wide open. Why? Because somebody's inside the suit, that's why. What? Mr. Powers, that zipper, what can you tell us about it? We always close it up tight when the suit isn't in use. Uh-oh. You remember something else I said not so long ago? What if your friend Gavel pushed the president off the big building that night before last, and then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere? Here, but where? All kinds of stuff here down here. Costumes, equipment, you could hide it anywhere. And then come back a day later, last night in other words, and take it out again. You're saying the body could have been hidden in the Torosaurus suit? That's exactly what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Gavel? But no one would have noticed that, like, a whole day later? And you hid the body inside that costume. I most certainly did not. Protest all you like, I'm not gonna believe you. You're the only person who could have done this. I thought we already proved that would have been impossible. Locked behind all the time. No way got in here with the other locks. What if she had an accomplice? What? Little theory for you. I think you're gonna like it. Oh, that her kid's the accomplice? Mother and child murderers! Yep, that's a theory. That's really funny, honestly. I don't know why that's so funny. You're gonna say his the kids. Fuck. Oh my god, mother-child bonding time, guys. It's time to murder together. Do you want a closer bond with your kid? Are you struggling with some issues with your relationship with your mother? What if you both committed murder together? Nothing really fuels the bond like killing somebody else. Forget about squabbling over breakfast or what food to get or political opinions. Instead, you could murder somebody and then squabble over where to hide the body. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. I really hope what I'm saying does not put me on some sort of watch list. Oh man. Mother-child murders. That's wild. What if Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off of the roof? If the two of them working together, the problem with the lock goes away, and then they work to hide the body together too, by dragging it over to the Torosaurus suit and stuffing it inside. You think the murder was really that carefully planned? It was the assassination of a world leader. It could only have been carefully planned. To suggest that Sean could have been involved in this it's unthinkable. You're my prime suspect. He's also a judge, man. Although I guess we did just have our chair prosecutor commit murder, so perhaps I guess we can't trust authority. Actually, a lot of the Ace Attorney villains are people in high positions of authority. So I guess I guess Agent Lang has a point there, actually. Don't just trust anybody. So, good job, Agent Lang. What about motive? What's the motive? Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. She was the last one to meet with him, and she won't tell us why. Pretty darn suspicious. Even you have to agree with that. Gavel, tell us why. Tell us why, Gavel. Judge Gavel, I don't suppose I can convince you to share any more details. My apologies, but this is the one thing I cannot do. Rest assured that should that ever change, you'll be the first to know. So please, you have to believe me? Yeah, murderers have a habit of saying that. What about you, kid? Any weak excuses to offer? If so, now's the time to get them off your chest. Pah, I've got nothing to say to you. I'm innocent. Both as tight-lipped as each other, huh? Let me guess, you're still gonna try and stick up for them? It's true, Judge Gavel's actions certainly make her seem suspicious. But nothing she has told us amounts to motive for a murder, or even the suggestion of one. For the moment, I'm focusing on means and opportunity. For my money, these two had to be working together for the little plot to succeed. Okay.
Hold it!
Okay, kid's waiting down here. An accomplice in this murder. Look at him, he's still in elementary school. I think I mentioned that he's in junior high, right? Yeah, he's in middle school. Lang Zi says, even children can commit murder. Thank you, Traveler. How are you doing, Traveler? Much thank. Lang Zi says, even children can commit murder. Pity no wolf, be he cub or grizzled elder. Damn. You gotta get her in Genshin. She's wife. Who'd you get? Who'd you get? Who'd you get? Who did you get, Traveler? Who did you pull? Whomst? Whomst it of? Oh shit! Oh shit! Is it Sitlali? Is that how you pronounce her name? Or is it... I don't know how to pronounce her name, honestly. But she's pretty. She's pretty. She's pink. Hell yeah. Drunk grandma who deaf has the hots for... Oh, she's a grandma? Damn. Doesn't look a day over 20. Oh my god. Is she like Faruzan? Oh my god, that's funny. Literally, Freerin. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Honestly, Freerin. Oh my god, wait. Sorry, tangent. Freerin makes me so sad. And Faru, yeah, lol. Every time I think about Himmel the hero, I'm like, Himmel the hero loved her so much. Ooh. I'm like, Himmel, you fool. Freerin, you fool. Himmel, Freerin, Himmel. It is the most agonizing love story to watch progress, but also be in the past at the same time. I'm just like, that is true angst. The writers of Freerin, like the writer of Freerin, like the mangaka, like whatever the fuck they're on is, they're so cruel for doing that. Literally the concept of, what if we took two different races in a fantasy world, two different species, and just, you know, we really talked about the age gap that happens when one person can live for like 1,000 years and the other dies in like less than 100. What if we really dissected that? Like, what the fuck? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let one person realize that they're falling in love after the fact. Like, that's so rude. How could they do that? Freerin fucks me up. Oh my god. The fucking flower thing really got me. Oh, I was like, oh, the fucking flowers. His favorite. But yes, congratulations, Traveler. I'm happy for your pull. I think I currently have maybe enough for like a 25 pull in Genshin right now. I started playing again. I just hit Notlin. Like, I just started on Notlin. I like the little guy. The little dinosaur guy. I named my little dinosaur friend S'mores. He's really cute. If anything happens to S'mores, I'm killing everybody and myself in that game. Including my brother in game. Natlin is so peak. S'mores! Isn't that cute? Isn't that a good name? I named him S'mores. S'mores, the little dino guy. He's cute. It doesn't matter how young he is. If he's guilty, he's guilty. He'll be treated as such. Wow. Wolf Cubs have it hard. Yay! I'm surprised at you, Mr. Prosecutor. You're saying he deserves mercy just because of his age? Of course not. I'm saying that there's no way he did this. And I'm going to prove it to you. I look forward to it. But be warned, I'm only just getting warmed up. If the two of them working together, the problem of the lock goes away. Okay, and? Goes away how exactly? I thought you might try this, but you and I both know exactly how. First, she pushes the president off the roof. Pushes... Okay. I know, this is... I already think this entire premise is kind of interesting. Then the kid opens the combination lock because he knows the code. Yep, kid opens code, knows lock, gotcha. Okay, the other way around. Okay. And that's it. It's that simple. No more lock to worry about. No more objections about her not being able to get in because she didn't know the code. That explains the problem of the lock. Thank you for your clear and incisive explanation, Agent Lang. Please, continue. I will, and hopefully this next part will shut you up for good. Damn, alright. Then they worked to hide the body together too. Why would they be hiding this body? If the two of them were working together, Why would they, exactly? Why would they need to hide the body for a full day? I'm so fast. Well, look at the situation right in front of you. We're still puzzling over what they were even up to. But if you let me speak, I can clear up this mess once and for all. Ready? Good. So like I was saying, they worked together to hide the body by dragging it over to the Torosaurus suit and stuffing it inside. Okay. I think this is where our key evidence is gonna work here. The video footage doesn't show the inside of the suit. You can't say for certain there was a body in there at the time, can you? Maybe not, but we can take a look right now. Let's open it up and see what's inside. I'll put money on finding proof that it was there, okay? Let's examine the suit, Mr. Powers. Oh, not at all. Might be a little ripe, though. Gets pretty sweaty in there. Ugh. Huh. It's filthy. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. We had gloves and oil that look similar to that. Little shards of stuff. Clean out pretty good. If you don't, it get kind of moldy. Ugh. Ugh. We're looking at proof of somebody that used the costume. That dirt in there must have come from the body. The president was lying right in the middle of that footprint. He probably would have gotten pretty dirty. Well, everybody happy? Dirt. It must be from when the body was hidden there. Interesting. I know what this reminds me of, but we're just gonna keep going.
Hold it.
If the dirt is from when the body was hidden inside the suit, we're assuming that it came directly from the body, correct? What are you even talking about? Of course we are. What else would have come from? Really, it's pretty filthy in there, huh? The dirt got everywhere. The part where the chest would have been. The chest. An important clue. But yeah, Traveler, I just started Natlin. I just met, what's her name? The little tiny gal. The cinnamon roll. The one who wants to play the sport, but we can't do the thing because we're not. I didn't get very far. Kachina! There you go, thank you. I didn't get very far. I want to play more. I don't know, is the rhythm event still going on? My friends told me to play last week because of the rhythm event, and I want to play, but I keep forgetting to, like, log on. I've been so tired. I hope it's still going on. If not, then damn, I missed it. I love the rhythm game events. But I realized I couldn't do it because I'm so far behind. So I gotta catch up. And do main plot stuff. I have to do all of the Natlin main plot stuff right now. So. I don't think we stand to gain much by disputing that. What do we do instead? Well, we listen carefully to his testimony once more. See if we can tease out anything of value. Bow now. Flecks of something yellow stuck to the clothes. So our assumption is that the inside of the suit is dirty because of the dirt came from the body. Would it be safe to say that's the case? Why, is there a problem? The part of the suit directly in front of the opening is really dirty. Yeah, it really is. But look at the victim. The area of his body that would have been in contact with that part of the suit isn't dirty at all. If the victim had been crammed in there as you suggest, his chest would be surely covered in dirt. Yeah, fine. What's your explanation? How did that dirt get inside there? Wow, 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 wow. It's a really pretty region, though. I'm excited to play it. I really was hesitant to play it because I am sad about all the you know, all the sussy stuff with the fact that Genshin and Hoyoverse is a company that just hasn't been doing, you know, doing right by racial standards. The colorism, that's the word I'm looking for. The colorism and stuff. The fact that I enter the region and I keep seeing all these dark NPCs, but then I know all the main characters are, like, not dark. I'm like, you can't be doing this, Hoyoverse. You can't be doing this. But I am still excited to play a little bit because I want to see what's going on in Genshin. I have missed it. I've missed it quite a bit. And then Star Rail I've gotten behind on too. I just get so burnt out of gacha games after a while. I have to like kind of take a break for a bit. I think I played Genshin pretty consistently for like a year and a half, which is the longest I've ever really stuck with a gacha game before getting a little burnt. So, I will say it's a very addictive one. It's a very good plot too. I like the Genshin plot. It's interesting to me. Who was it if it wasn't the president? Come on, Kay, think. Where was it? Is something the matter, Kay? I've seen dirt like that somewhere else, I'm sure of it. I just can't think where. Dirt with weird little gray bits in it. Gray bits? She's right, there is something mixed in there. It was stuck to something else we looked at. Lots of it. Stuck to something we looked at? An item of evidence, maybe? It's probably worth checking. Yes. Yes. These gloves.
Take that!
As Kay pointed out, the dirt in the suit contained small flecks of something gray. And? We discovered similar flecks stuck to an item belonging to somebody we recently had dealings with. The item in question being these gloves. You're right, the dirt does look similar. But so what? What are you saying this stuff is? What exactly are these gray flecks of yours? I believe the gray flecks are... paint, plastic, or concrete. I would say concrete. From how they look. Surely they're flecks of concrete? Oh, like the little broken up bits around the footprints, you mean? Who the gloves belong to? Chairman Winter, in his garage. That's right, we visited the garage at his home earlier today. I will say what I like about Natlan so far in Genshin is that I like the little mechanic of... Well, I just love s'mores. I love my little dinosaur buddy, and I love the little mechanic of going into the ground and then popping back up. It's very fun. It's quite good. I'm probably gonna start playing a lot when Shaznia pops up again, though, because I love Child. I love Tartaglia so much. I love him so much. I'm gonna be all in for visiting his hometown and, like, whatever plot shit happens with him. Oh, I'm gonna be so into it. I'm hopeless. I'm foolish. I'm a foolishly foolish fool myself. Foolishly foolish fool. A sledgehammer and a shovel too. Oh, that's right. Why would a pair of mechanics gloves be covered in dirt? I'll tell you why, because somebody wore them while they used that hammer and shovel. They smashed through the concrete to the dirt below, staining the gloves with both substances. You're saying... Yes. We know what these footprints really are. They were dug by Chairman Winter. Highly likely. Pah, if that's so. And tell me this. Why the heck did he make them? What purpose could they possibly serve? Why indeed? He must have been digging something up? There was something on this lot he needed to unearth. He cut the chain on the side entrance and gained access from there. He then used the sledgehammer and shovel to dig the 3 footprints. Yes. Okay. When he found what he was looking for, he bagged it up and filled in all the holes. But then Sean must have showed up, right? I think he did, yes. He would have had to find a hiding place, and the Taurosaurus suit provided just that. Gah. You got all that from a pair of dirty gloves? It's good, but it's all just speculation. He could have dug those holes and gotten out of here before the kid even showed up. But he didn't, and there's proof of that right there in this footage. Boom, bow, 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 bow. What? It's a shame that Agent Lang didn't notice it himself. I haven't noticed it either, honestly. It's really dark in that photo. Ooh. But if we compare the situation as we see it now, the situation as it appears on Sean's rehearsal tape, and compare that in turn to what we saw in Chairman Winner's garage, it soon becomes clear the chairman was present. Oh! I see. His duffel bag.
Take that!
Looking at the shot of Eustace with the duffel bag in the back was very necessary. That was such a needed shot. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Edgeworth? The bag! The bag! The same bag, the dirt on the gloves. That has to indicate a connection, surely. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry, I'm gonna check on the fires real quick. I'm really concerned about them. Only 18% still for the Palisades fires? Oh, at least the auto fire is halfway stopped. It's just so concerning how much these fires keep growing. I hear the winds today are really bad too. And the fact that they traveled so far too, like, what the fuck? Like, the range of, like, that's really bad. Another fire! Okay, that one's small. Fire season is so scary in California. But the worst part is that it's not even actual fire season, you know? It's January. Like, if it's like this in January, what's it gonna be like in June and July when it gets really dry, you know? That's the scary part. At least the Eaton fire is 35% contained. But the Palisades fire is still only 18%. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, enough looking at the scary stuff in the world. If he was in there, the president's body can't have been. Ayah! Good, it seems I've convinced Agent Lang of the flaws in his theory. Daily, I was talking to my trainer about how being a millennial, the whole experience is being like the whiplash of like, what terrible news is in the world today? Alright, looks at news. Well, that sucks. We are screwed. We are eternally screwed. Wow, we are so fucked. Okay, moving on. That's the millennial experience. That is truly what we are doing right now. Even the Gen Z experience, too. Somebody get to Chairman Winter's house right away. We need to know what's in that bag. Yes, sir. Hold it. Y'all done lost your minds. I can't believe what I'm hearing here. What is this Hogswell? Ah, this is all we need. Them's right there's Torosaurus footprints, dang it. Ain't no holes dug up by no old guy. I think I've demonstrated more than adequately. This is exactly what they are. Don't matter to me, no one's just did. I don't believe it, and that's that. I seen that big bad bull with my own two eyes. The giant eye peering in at the window. I thought we'd gotten past that nonsense. We ain't about to let that go. What kind of journalists would be if we did, huh? Huh? Hey. Responsible ones, but I guess that's the whole problem. You know what? I at least appreciate responsible journalism. You were seen fraternizing with one of them there monsters, isn't that correct, young man? Fraternizing? Oh my god, we're not gonna get anywhere with these two. Maybe if we could prove to them that wasn't a monster either, they might finally drop it. Prove that it wasn't a monster? How on earth? Well, I mean, I know how not to prove. I know it's not a monster, but how do we prove to them it's not a monster? Bow, bow, now. Bow, 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 bow. Down, bow, ba-dee, ba-dee, bow. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting distracted looking at stuff. I haven't checked my socials in a few minutes, you know? Or a few hours.
Hold it!
Like, Tabby, roll the tape. Can I politely ask you both calm down, please? The monster the boy was seen talking to, we know what it was now. We do? Huh? Yeah, that's news to me too. What? Sean's rehearsal tape finally cleared that particular mystery up. Okay. It did? The point at which Miss Nichols thought she saw Sean with Gordy. That would have been right when he was making his rehearsal. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's just him. It's okay. I know what this is. Yeah. It's just the thing. It's just that. Yeah. It's I know what it is. The mic arm, the recording, the stuff, the arm, the arm. You know. This. God, I'm so dumb. The setup. What's it called? That's right. A camera thank you. The arm, the setup. The camera crane is the proper word for this. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Now, now. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bum 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 bum. Bow, 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 bow. A few point would be possible if it was attached to a crane, exactly. Bull, how the heck would you make a mistake like that, huh? How indeed, Miss Nichols. Yes? You told us you think you might need new glasses, didn't you? Yeah, my eyesight got way worse all of a sudden. I imagine when you thought you saw Gordy, he was quite heavily shrouded in darkness. That's right, I only really saw a silhouette. But you done told us! A skin like an enormous worm. Well, you're correct about that, but... I have a skin of sort last night. I don't like that. It did have a skin of sort. I knew you were a scoop hater, but this is plumb crazy. You want Tabby and me to starve, is that it? That wasn't my intent at all. I finally put them both out of their misery. Gordy's skin! I don't like this, talking about skin, Edgeworth. the monster's skin. There it is, this tarp. It seemed likely to rain last night. That never happened in the end, but I think Sean may have covered the crane with rainproof sheeting nonetheless. That, and my intrepid young reporters, is what Miss Nichols mistook for Gordy's skin. What? Oh. Aw, heck. Aw, heck. Am I mistaken? You see everything, don't you? Gotta say, you're pretty amazing. You're pretty amazing. Oh, thank you. Complimented by a middle schooler is a high praise, Edgeworth. Actually, when my middle schoolers compliment me or like I amuse them, my ego gets a good hit, honestly, or good boost. Like when I make the middle schoolers laugh, like ego up, ego up. When they roast me, ooh, ego down, ego down. The most honest age, honestly. You can just feel in the room when middle schoolers do not think you're entertaining or don't get what you're saying. You can just, the energy is so clear. It is, nothing is clear in the room. You know what you said was a miss or a hit. Right away. I think that may have finally shut them up. Oh, the kid was holding out on us. And it seems I could have maybe been a little wrong, maybe. Alright, we know what the so-called monster was now. Everybody happy? Everybody except these two. Agent Lang. Oh? Forensics? The president's autopsy report is out, sir. Is it? It is! Let me see it. Death was due to full-body contusions and bone breakages caused by extreme pressure from above. The cause of death, he was crushed. Just as we thought. Crushing. Test results still haven't come back from the yellow substance found on his chest. Gunshot residue on his right hand. Gunshot residue? No, gunshot residue, okay. What if, hear me out, this is gonna sound crazy. What if the elevator killed him in the big building? Okay? What if, like, he never left the building because he was killed in the building with, like, his body being crushed? And then what if Excelsius Winner moved that body to there? Maybe not Excelsius Winner. Somebody else could have done it too. But I'm just saying, what if the crushing was the elevator? Mayhaps. I don't think so, because I feel like they're going to want to have evidence at some point. They're going to show us, like, something that proves what the murder weapon is. So maybe not, but the president didn't die from a fall. He wasn't pushed from the roof of the big building. I guess the Torosaurus head is, yeah, the other thing that could have killed him. I have to accept that now. Fine, you're right. Amazing. Does that mean Judge Cavell isn't suspect anymore either? Surely it must, but the cause and the time of death rule her out. She met with the president the night before last, but the autopsy puts her time of death at 11 p.m. last night. We know the Torosaurus head fell around then too. The facts all line up perfectly. Oh man. Sorry, it might be a little too soon to celebrate. What? Sure, I think we can accept that. The falling head must have been what killed the president. But that begs the question of what could have caused it to fall, or who. It was late last night, so we have to think about who was here at that time. What are you getting at exactly? You can't mean... I'm afraid I do. You did it, didn't you? Not Sean. Oh my god. Not the child! God damn it, Agent Lang. The kid's hiding something. He was right here last night, right where the body was found. He saw the footprints. Yet he wants us to believe he knows nothing about what happened. That's a big ask, surely. We haven't yet established that the footprints had anything to do with the murder. Even if he did see them, that doesn't mean he was involved. Well, we're also... Are we not forgetting that Chairman Winner was here too? Are we just simply conveniently ignoring that fact? Mr. Wiener? Oh, he's shaking like a leaf. Oh, God. I don't think Sean's going to talk. Fine, keep your mouth shut, kid. I have a better idea. Why don't we let your tape do the talking? What exactly are you planning, Agent Lang? The police have some pretty sophisticated image analysis tools these days. You would go to such extreme lengths to see my son convicted? You don't have any other way of getting to the truth. Sheriff Gumshoe, you have access to exactly such a device, do you not? Sure do, Lil V! Yep. Let's Lil V it out. My request it be you who carries out the analysis in question. Why me? I fear that Agent Lang might be inclined to believe the worst. Not impartial enough. But alright, let's image analyze. Are there new clues to be discovered somewhere in the image data, I wonder? Been a while since we did this one. Okay. Interesting. Well, definitely something here that's odd.
Eureka!
Eureka! What the? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Let me see, let me see. Huh? Eek! What is it? What's the matter? Show me. Mr. Edgeworth, the court asks you to share your findings. Zoom in on the top right part of the image and look closely. There's a person there. It's... the president? Oh my. What? You're kidding, right? Well, I'd say that's pretty decisive, wouldn't you? This doesn't look good for Sean at all. Wait, this doesn't prove anything. I didn't know he was there. I don't believe you, and the image does in fact prove something very important. You and the president were here at the scene of the crime together. Admit it, kid, you murdered President Wait. No, that's ridiculous. Why would he... Sean, you didn't. You can't have, can you? What do you do, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to push back against footage like that. Surely even you can't deny this looks pretty bad for the kid, Mr. Prosecutor. Ah! He claimed he knew nothing about what happened. But the president is right there with him. Sean, what are you not telling us? We have to know. He's right, Sean. Be honest now. It's the only way. Was he practicing lines with the president? The truth is, it was all my fault. Sean, what did you do? It was my fault the Torosaurus head fell off the trailer. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened while I was rehearsing? To prep the kit I was using, I turned off the heater while I was there. I must have left it burning when I came back down to run my lines. My mom called up the set to go talk to her. I'd fallen from the roof and the president was just there, lying next to it. Oh, shit. No. We did find evidence of a fire having broken up on the roof. It was just a tiny one, so I put it out myself. We're saying the president died because of Sean? That would make this whole thing just an accident. What did you do with the head after you found it on the ground? I took it apart, carried the pieces up to the roof, and put it back together again. You put out the fire and moved the head back to where it fell from? In other words, you tried to cover up your tracks. You're a real piece of work, kid. As long as I did any of this on purpose, I really just forgot to turn the heater off. When the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed, and the head would have fallen down on the ground below. You're right! The fire caused the head to fall. Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable. Not a great place to keep them. And you swear it was an accident? Seems a little convenient. What was the president even doing here in the first place? How the heck am I supposed to know? I didn't disagree anybody, I swear. My president wanged him in a place like this in the middle of the night. It's true. He met Judge Gavelle up on the roof 2 nights ago. He was also here on the movie set last night. Did he come to meet Sean? The boy's statement very carefully indeed. What happened while I was rehearsing? Okay. I went up the roof of the trailer, prepped the kit I was using, turned the heater on as I was there, okay? The fact that it says beginning reinvestigating the case is wild. That means we've still got a lot more of this case, I think, than we think. Okay.
Hold it.
Went up to the roof. You're a fit and hardy young man, Sean. It's spring now. Surely you didn't really need to fire up that stove. He is a fit and hardy young man who needs to look after himself. Really, Your Honor? But if he resorts to such measures even during the warm weather... Seriously? You two are going to argue over something like that right now? Ugh. He's right, of course. Watch how you talk to people, Sean. Your mom will get mad at you. Ah. Yes, Mom. Anyway, where was I? I must have left it burning when I came back down to run my lines.
Hold it.
You left it burning? You didn't think to check before you came back down to the lot? I meant to, but I was thinking about my lines in the scene and everything else. Everybody forgets stuff. I sure do. So much stuff. I leave the air conditioner on in Mr. Edgeworth's office. What? And the lights? I forget he told me never jump off the ladder on his bookshelves or make prank calls. But one thing I would never ever forget to do is turn off an unattended heat. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck, Kay? What are you doing to Edgeworth's office? Please, Sean, go on. She's a lot, huh? Anyway, as I was saying, then my mommy called and I the set to go talk to her. It was the middle of the night, and the set was deserted. Why did you need to leave in order to talk to your mother? I forgot I was supposed to talk to her. I got confused, I guess. I thought if I didn't leave, she'd find I was out of the hotel at night on my own. You know that, don't you? Fine. Look, the camera was rolling and the mics were all live, okay? I didn't want our conversation on that tape where anybody could hear it. Embarrassed. Talking to his mother. Ran off set as quick as I could. When I came back after the call... How come you couldn't tell her you were coming back to the set to practice your lines? She'd have phoned the hotel and asked them to send a car to get me or something. Of course I would have. A child your age shouldn't be out on his own late at night. Anything could happen to you. Children really can't seem to see things from the parents' perspective, can they? It's true the other way around too, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Sean, can you tell us what happened when you came back after speaking to your mother? Huh? Oh, sure. Came back and the Torosaurus head had fallen from the roof and... Were there any signs it was about to fall before you left? I don't remember. I was concentrating on my lines. A fire had broken out on the roof because of the heater you forgot to turn off. No, I had my headphones on. Why? I was playing the soundtrack to the movie to help me concentrate. So yeah, I definitely didn't hear anything.
Hold it.
You didn't think to call for help for the president? I don't know, it was dark. He suddenly seems even more reticent than usual. Oh, I'm sure he doesn't, but is that really all it is? It was dark, but you knew it was a body nonetheless? He's hiding something. I better find out what. Would cry out for help if they saw somebody lying on the ground. And yet you didn't. Yeah, because... What was the point? He was dead. So you said how you were able to be so sure. Why were you certain that he was dead? He was lying on the ground and that huge head was next to him. Didn't take much to figure out what must have happened. You couldn't have guessed that the impact would have killed him. How did you really know? I'll tell you how, because you checked. Fine, I checked, okay? I was scared, but yeah, I went up to the body and I looked and he wasn't breathing. Why try to hide that fact? There must be a reason. I couldn't tell if he was dead at first. There was no blood or anything, it was hard to be sure. Nothing on his clothes either, he'd completely clean. He wasn't breathing, so that's how I knew he was dead. Okay. Oh, wait. There was something on his clothes, though. Boom, 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 boom.
Objection!
There was something on his clothes. Nothing on his clothes? Nothing at all? Yeah, nothing. Why? Is there a problem with that? What are you talking about? There isn't. That's not true. We remember it rather well. The yellow speckles on the president's chest. You've studiously avoided mentioning them throughout your testimony. An absence I find suspicious, to say the least. That's... Fuck. Oh, Gavel. Ooh, Judge Gavel? Allow me to explain. But... The yellow residue in the president's chest. I imagine it was from a bouquet of flowers. Lion lilies, to be precise. Lion lilies? Oh? I presented him with a bouquet. They're a type of lily with large yellow petals. I imagine the substance on President Wang's chest was pollen from those flowers. Huh? But... they're not there in the printout from the security camera. Why give him flowers? It's not something I'm at liberty to divulge. Oh man, this is crazy. What? No more secrets? Are you serious? Oh god, this is getting confusing. I gave him the bouquet. It was nowhere near the body when it was discovered. How do you explain that? I cannot. Ha! Seriously, Your Honor? Some things you won't explain, the rest you can't? Come on, you've got to give us something here. You wouldn't let this fly in the courtroom. What makes you think we'll accept it, too? Hey, you leave her alone. Sean, I threw the flowers away, okay? You did? They were there when you first found the body? Yeah, they were right there on his chest. And they were squashed completely flat. Oh? That makes sense, right? They would have gotten crushed along with the president. And the pollen would have been smeared across his jacket front. But why remove the bouquet and dispose of it? No reason. He's almost as evasive as his mother. More secrets? They're quite a pair. There is no secret. I know exactly why Sean disposed of the bouquet. You saw me leave the house with it, didn't you? Oh, I get it. When you saw the flowers on the president's body, you remembered seeing your mom with them. He didn't want his mom to get suspected. That's his least convincing lie yet. I often decorate our home with lion lilies. I imagine that's why he remembered. So the flowers his mother was carrying showed up on the president's body. Because of that, he got rid of the bouquet and kept quiet about having discovered the corpse? That ties everything up nicely, doesn't it? A little too nicely for my taste. Why? What's wrong with nice? The kid also told us he was responsible for the head falling in the first place. Yeah, he did, but... he's still our only suspect. The finger of suspicion still seems to be pointing firmly in Sean's direction. However... a far more likely culprit than the boy. He looks so uninterested. Yeah. Luckily it wasn't switched on. Poor kid might have frozen to a popsicle otherwise. He was doing his best to call out for help, which is how we found him. Aww. The sedatives have worn off by them, so he's wide awake and plenty loud. Sedatives? Isn't that what you're given too? Oh, shit. Even the same brand. 3 Z's, super strong. Man, they got roofied. That's terrible. I suggest Sean is a victim, not a suspect. Somebody else was responsible. I think they've been behind all of this. Could have framed it so that it looked like he died via Sean's mistake. Oh yeah, and the secret mastermind of yours was here last night too? That I can't yet say. Ha! It's not like you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor. Sadly, we just don't have anything to tie our mysterious kidnapper to the murder of the president. We still don't know about the SS5 incident either. We don't know anything about it besides that it was 12 years ago. Who could have committed the murder? I mean, somebody else was here. Of course! I don't know if he's the full mastermind, but I think he is one of 2 masterminds, perhaps, maybe? Somebody who we just recently approved was right here on the movie set last night. Chairman Winner? You think he killed President Wang? I mean, it's not far-fetched. He was present, and he's killed other people before. He's as viable as a suspect. Oh my gosh! Theory, hello! Hello, hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid! Wah! Wow. Bow, 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 bow. How are you doing tonight? Wait, I messed up my shout out. Let's see. I spelt wrong. Wait. Oh, I can do it. What? There we go. I did it. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Sari. Anyone else joining in? Welcome. I'm the Young Nat. I'm a frog fan. I'm a frog fan, a music educator, a teacher. I guess that's given with the educator part. It's a work night, and I'm playing Ace Attorney. I took a nap earlier. I have more energy now. We're solving some crimes. Solving some murders. Winner, could he really have... We're trying to not accuse a child right now. We're trying to save a child from being accused. What were you doing, Sari? Could be doing better, but life is how it is. Hope you've been solving all the crimes. Oh, that's a mood. A big mood. What were you playing or doing before this? Bam, 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 bam. A number again. 12 years ago, he... What happened 12 years ago? Oh, this case is making me so suspicious. What happened 12 years ago? My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. Something happened. Suspicious. Well. Rise of the Tomb Raider. We didn't get very far in the main story, but got work done on the DLCs. Oh, yay! That's fun. That sounds like a good time. I know when I was playing Persona 5 Tactica, I just did the DLC. I have none of the main story done, just the DLC. Which I always think is funny. It's like, heh DLC. Sometimes the DLC is just really good, you know? And that's all you gotta do and work on. It's compelling sometimes. It has everything to do with me. It's clearly connected to this case. Not so fast. Heh. You can prove that, can you? Go ahead, show me some proof what happened 12 years ago. Has anything to do with this? Proof? If you can't prove it, this conversation's over. That's a saving line right there. That's a we need to save. But yeah, no, I feel the could be doing better. I'm doing okay. I had a really fun Friday and Saturday, and then I injured myself, and then I had a really rough yesterday. And then the news with the like fires in SoCal is also just concerning, so I'm like, it's just been a little lately, you know? Just a little eh. But we keep doing, we keep a plan, we keep a hanging, you know? The true millennial struggle is, let me look at whatever terrible thing's happening right now. Alright, time to turn that off and go back to game. So funny. Any of the evidence we show a link between recent events and those of 12 years ago? Well, that's the IS-7 incident. Yeah, here we go. This evidence right here.
Take that!
Something about 12 years. A report about Bronco Knight sent to Chairman Winner by Warden Lagarde. Spicy. Retrieve the package we laid to rest 12 years ago in front of the planter. It must have been somewhere on the set. Oh, shit. Rosie Ringer, the victim of murder that happened the night before last. It does say this. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Ooh. Spicy. Something strange is going on, Agent Lang. Miss Ringer was murdered the night before last. President Wang not long afterward. There's a connection between the two murders. There has to be. And I believe you can trace that connection to events 12 years in the past. Am I wrong? Sheesh. Also, Marionette, I see you're also back. And I saw you were playing Baldur's Gate. How was that? Oh, gosh. One of my characters, one of my friends. Oh, Amanda, lurking while editing photos. But hi. Hi. One of my friends just sent me a photo or a screenshot of a character in Start Rail, and she said, "Oh, I hate him," and I went, "Oh no, he's hot though." Crazy. That's wild. Okay. I believe you can trace that connection to events 12 years in the past. Am I wrong? But thank you for lurking, friend. These old wounds you're opening here, insults to my family name. Please, Agent Lang, we need to know. The audience has got to know. We have got to know. We need to know that this child did not commit a murder. Huh? Who on earth was that? Did someone say something? Hold it! Shifu. It's Agent Lang's men! Wait, if I say it like that, it sounds really sus. His men? His men. His gang, his crew. There we go. His subordinates. That's a little less sus. Man in black. We came to find you, sir. We heard you were looking into the incident from 12 years ago. Idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your duties right now. We can't do that, sir. What? You're disobeying a direct order? Please, sir. I'm begging you. We all are. You have to reopen the investigation into the SS5 incident. We know you can't let it go until you figured out what happened, and we can't either. His men, his subordinates are on his side. How wholesome. The men in black. It seems your former underlings want the events of the past explained too. Hell yeah, this theme's so good too. Wow, wow. Oh, why did it stop? That was good. I think we can. Together. Edgeworth, you're not beating the gay allegations. You're just not beating them, Edgeworth. Between you and Phoenix and Gumshoe and Lang, you're just not. You're not beating any of them. Yes, Shifu. Goddamn. Nice. It's my turn to step up. I'm sorry, Kay? You're looking into a case in the past, right? I just happen to have something that'll help with that. You mean Mr. Thief? Sure do. If you can give me the details of the incident, I can rustle up a little simulation for you. We don't have the files relating to the case. What? How come? Access has restricted their top secret. Why? Beats me. Somebody must have something to hide. You've never seen them. Oh, shit. Just tell us what you can. Alright. 12 years ago, the SS5 incident. This is some deep lore we're getting into. Finally. Happened on a winter's day. February 10th to be precise. That's like in a month. Your police received a call directly from the kidnapper. I've got the president of Zhengfa. He was kidnapped? Yeah. SS5 is the official designation of the president's kidnapping case. The kidnapper wanted $100 million. $100 million? How much money even is that? K! It's $100 million. More than you can imagine, it seems. Although, to be honest, if you're gonna kidnap a president, I think you should ask for more than 100 million. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna get... I'm not saying anyone should be kidnapping presidents, okay? Oh god, I'm really digging myself a hole. I'm just saying if you were to do a crime, go big or go horm? Gore big or gore horm? I think 100 million is a little small potatoes, okay? Small potatoes. I think 100 million is a little small. Like, if you're gonna do a crime, like, at least 500 million. Like, $500 million. You know what I mean? 500 million seems like, I think, a decent ploy. Anyway. The last person to see the president that night was my father. They were together at the embassy of Zhengfa until midnight on the 10th. Nobody knows what happened with the president after that, until he was kidnapped. Our government did everything they could to scrape together the money. They were desperate to save him. And in the end, they succeeded. The money was handed over, and the president came home safely. Oh, shit. So President Wang was head honcho even back then? Wow, go Mr. President. Well, Mr. President's dead, Kay. The length of time he stayed in power isn't even close to the most impressive thing about him. Agent Lang was clearly very fond of President Wang. I assume the kidnapping was thoroughly investigated? It was, but the investigation was top secret, as was the trial. The trial? So a suspect was arrested? Yeah, none other than our friend, Fifi Lagarde. What? Visited the prison? Oh, it is. I was put on what you might call extended leave from Interpol. I'd use the time to look into what happened 12 years back. Damn. I wanted to see who I was dealing with Fifi Lagarde. She was found not guilty then, was she? Damn, she's worse than we thought she was. She was kind of funny in the last case, and now I'm thinking, man, she was kind of rotten. Accused of a crime from 12 years ago, too. My father was in charge of the president's security at the time, but they held him responsible for the kidnapping and stripped him of his duties as presidential bodyguard. He stayed on the force, though, and he worked the case alone. Until eventually he found a suspect, Lagarde. If he thought she did it, there was no way she was innocent. They declared her not guilty, and the case went cold. My father couldn't take it. He was broken, mentally and physically. Finally, he quit the force altogether. He had solid grounds to suspect Warden Lagarde. He must have had evidence. He wouldn't have charged her otherwise. But I've never been able to see the materials from the case. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. Oh no! This is useful information, but I don't think it's enough for a little thief to recreate the scene. Is this really? There's nothing else we can do? Okay, somebody's gonna come in saying, hold it, right? Someone's gonna be like, guys, I found a clue. Eddie Fender, maybe? Somebody? Anybody? Bueller? Oh, there you go. Hold it! Who's gonna walk in? Look, you could use a hand. Who's this now? Yes! I called it! I called it! Okay, I called it 2 seconds ago. You get that? I called it. Literally right before it happened. 2 seconds ago. Haha, someone's gonna say hold it. What's it gonna be? Like Eddie Fender or something? Francisca and Eddie Fender. I got this. I got this. I know this game. I know how to play this game. I know what this game does. Mr. Fender! We finally wrapped things over at the courthouse. We thought we'd see what you kids were up to. Here. Is this the SS5 incident? It says SS5 incident investigation report. Hell yeah, Francisca, working with Interpol. Got that shit under lock and key. When Fifi Lagarde mentioned an incident from 12 years ago earlier, I couldn't help but wonder. So I decided to look into it, and this is what Interpol provided. Nice work, Francisca. Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. You're no longer a prosecutor. I didn't do this for you. I did it so that a colleague could solve his father's final case. I owe you, sis. But everything related to the SS5 incident was supposed to be top secret. Yes, well, that classification was applied by the prosecutor in charge of the case. Excelsius Winner. Yes. He was the prosecutor in charge? Him again. Don't worry. Due to the outcome of this morning's case, he's been stripped of his authority. An outcome that was in no small part thanks to the efforts of his own son. Yay, Eustace! Let's go! Character development! He'll love to see it. He'll love to see it. Eustace. So in defeating his father, he made the old case file available to us. It sounds like we owe him. Prosecutor Eustace Winter is busy wrapping things up after the conclusion of the Lagarde trial. But he asked me to give you a message. Leave Dad and Lagarde to me. You focus on your case over there. He's even starting to sound like a prosecutor. Indeed he is. My boy, my son. My useless son. I love him. My useless son becoming no longer useless. He's a winner. A wiener. Bow, bow. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Bow, bow. Okay, I'm back. By the way, I know you're lurking, Amanda, but I need you to know what your husbando did. He pranked me real good. He pranked me in a message real good. It was quite funny. I'm mad that I got gotted so easily. But it was funny. Basically got sent a Thikachu joke, and I was like, damn it! Damn it! Excellent. Let's get started. According to the file, the incident occurred exactly where the plaza is now. Then what are we waiting for? With me, everybody. Man, there's a big cast of people here. It's still a big cast of folks here. Big building, plaza. No. Middle, the incident from 12 years ago. Ooh, we're about to go into a little thief time. Can we look at the evidence too now? Okay. February 10th, 12 years ago, President Zhengfa kidnapped, ransom for $100 million. Prosecutor in charge, Excelsius winner, suspect Fifi Lagarde. President's presence at embassy until midnight confirmed by Da Long Lang. That's it? That's our case overview? Damn. That's bare bones. Alright, Kay, if you could set Mr. Thief in motion. Sure. Looks like there's more than enough to work with. Where do you want to start? Let's see. Was an eyewitness. A freelance journalist by the name of Alf Aldown. He was killed by the culprit for witnessing the kidnapping. This is where he saw it all happen, huh? Here, as in the big building? That's crazy, too. Construction began a year ago. Before that, had been a piece of abandoned property. Before that... I'm getting stuff I know. Oh? This place would have been... the happy family home? Like for retired people? No, for children without... oh, an orphanage. An orphanage 12 years ago. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. The president was kidnapped from an orphanage run by Fifi Lagarde, her happy little home. Oh, prior to the institution. President Wang, Excelsius winner, and Warden Lagarde? Surely the SS5 it must... yeah, this is too many people. Okay, could you enter the data relating to the murder of Mr. Aldown? He was killed by whoever kidnapped the president. We solved the murder, we solved the kidnapping. Nice. Okay, so what happened? Recreation. Alright, well we got a lot of stuff that's recreated here. Ah! Yeah, this kid's never seen this. Oh, what the heck is this? When did I grow to become so blasé towards people's reactions to Mr. Thief? Oh, you've gotten too used to the weird shit, Edgeworth. So Edgeworth is fine with all this high-tech stuff, but he won't believe that Phoenix can see spiritual shit through Maya's little rock thing that she's given to him. The Magatama. He's literally witnessed this himself, too. I'm not saying... okay. In this world, in Ace Attorney world, spirit mediums are a real thing. So, like... the fact that people are like, oh, yeah, I don't believe in ghosts and stuff, when literally the ghosts of people possess others, it's really funny. At least as far as the police reports describe it. Yeah, this is how it looked when they started investigating at 7 a.m. the morning after the murder. It had been snowing. Yeah, from what I heard, the footprints wound up being pretty important evidence. Snow fell in the daytime the previous day, before the incident occurred. None of the relevant footprints would have been obscured by new snow. I think we'll need to pay these footprints some special attention. Begin investigation. Orphanage. Let's see how the report... boy, howdy, it's never a scoop world. The whole world's gone green. An outbreak of something. I'm seeing green trees, green people, green clothes, everything. Real sick if their clothes are green. Oh god. Middle of the right dang place at the right dang time. I don't think we're going to get a word in edgewise here, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think we want to. They can believe what they want. Okay. How dare you, Scruffy! Don't you dare tell anybody. I'll just deny it anyway. Eek. Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta help me out here, sir. What's the matter, detective? It's about the SS5 incident. What else? I know Chairman Winter isn't in charge anymore and all. But a top-secret file being available so quickly after his removal, something seemed off. That got me to thinking. I put in a call and they told me that, that Ms. Von Karma went to some pretty extreme lengths to get that file released. Curse you, Scruffy, I deny everything! It sounds like you went to a lot of trouble for us. Francisca. Don't worry, your efforts won't be for nothing. I'll solve this case, you'll see. Aww. She doesn't want to be caught carrying. Ooh, some flowers? Oh my god, suspicious. What do you want? Okay. Honestly, what I'm gonna do, everybody, it has been fun. I want to do the case, though. It's almost 11:30, though. Ah, fuck. I want to play. I want to play, but it also is later. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. We're gonna end here. Because I'm gonna save. There's a lot to go. Oh, God. Our theme is so good. Sorry, let me hear this a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. So good. Anyway, I want to keep playing, but there's so much dialogue to get through. I know we're near the end of the case, but I know I'm not going to be able to finish it tonight, probably, because we're in the middle. Middle end, maybe? Not even middle end, probably just middle. And I know that's another at least 3 to 4 hours, right? And I'm probably not going to get through it today. So, what we're going to do is we're going to raid somebody. It's been a while since I've been able to do a little raid and end soon enough for that. I usually play right till I'm tired. Let's raid somebody. End on a high note. Thank you for watching, though. Let's see who we want to check in on. Who's playing stuff? Who's playing stuff that I'm interested in handing over to? A lot of people are doing things. Oh, Miles 2 Chapter 2 Plus. Ooh. Ooh, okay, wait. Someone else is playing this game. Okay. We're gonna go head over to their channel because they're playing this game as well. So, I'm gonna end here, but let's go raid them. Leave a hee-ho in the chat. But I'll see you all later. I think I'll play again either tomorrow or Thursday, so we'll see. That being said, have a good night, everybody, and bye-bye!